Hello, welcome to Dungeons and Duwang. This is going to be session 1 of our campaign known as The Shadows of Evervale, or Everyman, I think was the one I settled on. I can't remember. Anyway.
Here and back again.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the new campaign. Let's introduce everybody. We have Trent on the far left.
And saxophone.
And very pale.
Yeah. We have Caden in the purple shirt.
What up?
We have Tyler.
Totally not
red
removing
lantern
copyright.
shirt. Hello.
Totally not removing copyright claims.
Hey, I'm sorry.
We have Ann on this side of the table, and next to Josh.
I am Ann.
Also true.
Which one do I shoot? Okay.
All right. So are we ready to begin?
Sure. Ready as we'll ever be.
Okay. So welcome to the world of Evervale. The year is 1521 in E, or the New Era. An era brought about by the end of the tyranny of chaos, the reign of monsters. The New Era has been kind to civilization, bringing about the growth of kingdoms such as Pravania, the land of the small, and home to the finest tinkerers, engineers, and blacksmiths in Evervale. To the south of Pravania is the desert, Praxia, known as the religious oasis that goes by the same name of its desert. Praxia is a land where its people are free to worship any religion that they would like, as long as it wishes not to disturb the other's peace. To the southwest lies Vario, a massive Amazon full of wonder, beasts, and its 5 tribes who make up the population of this mysterious land. To the north lies the Kingdom of Indoheim, a militaristic society maintaining the Great Evergate, a 216-mile wall built against Gevel's Spine, a harsh, jagged mountain range said to be the spine of a great beast killed in the ancient era. And beyond Gevel's Spine lies the land untouched by order and civilization, the Behemoth's Grove, where men go to die, and never to be seen again.
That's me.
Marriage.
The abnormalities that lie beyond this wall are what the Kingdom of Indoheim fear most. Belharan, another kingdom far to the north, succumbed to a similar chaos, succumbed to their chaos instead of fortifying against it. Now ruled by savages and the tribe of the Goliaths, it's the mountains ruled by primal instinct. And next to it is Eldaria, the land of balancing both order and civilization and the ever-present dangers of its wilds. We begin in its capital, Aselia, founded by the once great king Aselian, now ruled by a predecessor, the Emperor Hoskin. Now, supreme ruler of Eldaria, ever expanding his power. As the day is new, we begin with 2 young explorers, freshly out of their homes for literally as long as they can remember. Welcome to the world of Evervale. Josh and Caden, describe your characters.
Well, I'm Poe. I'm a monk from the mountains. I'm also an ape-link.
Monkey.
Ape-link.
I don't know if that's speaking.
I have spiky brown hair that goes into kind of like mutton chops. Furry shoulders and arms. Humanoid-like chest with white baggy pants that go down to like yellow burst on my little sandals that do not cover my toes. I also have a pole.
What's the name of the pole?
Poe's pole. Poe staff.
Poe staff. Don't ever change.
Alright, Caden, describe your character.
Well, I'm Ottoman. I have... My hair is it's like light blue. It's really long, white blue, and then my skin is green with different, looks like tattoos. It's like down its side and all over my body. I also have a hood with it's just a regular hood. I also, my eyes are
really nice hood.
different than others. They are just a glossy light blue like my hair. And then I have a walking stick. And yeah, that's my hair.
Alright, so you guys have just entered the city of Aselia from your previous excursion in your session 0. As you enter, you notice that you come across a bustling marketplace. As you walk in, you notice... Actually, make a perception check. See if you notice it.
Ooh. 18.
18? So Artemon's kind of overwhelmed by the vastness of this new land for 13. So you don't notice too much, but you notice that it's a marketplace. It's like the opening, place to the city fortified by this wall. Poe notices mainly that the food seems to be selling lots of food vendors, like poultry. There's one for beef and pork. There's some for fruits and vegetables, and there's another one for fish. There's also a shoemaker and a seeming to be like a blacksmith's shop, but they don't have a forge there. It's just selling stuff off the table. Other than that, it's pretty expansive. The rest of the city that goes beyond it starts building higher and higher until the very distance you can see kind of what looks to be the top of a castle, but it's pretty far away. What do you wish to do?
Artemon, I'm so hungry.
Oh, let's go get some food.
Like what? What do you want to eat, man?
Oh, I don't know. What are you gonna eat?
Everything.
Well, that's not surprising.
What do you want? Pick something, man. What do you want to eat? Go ahead. Say, I don't know. What do you want to eat?
I don't know. What do you want to eat?
Well, let's just go into the first place, right here to the right.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, as you go to the right, there is a poultry vendor. Ran by a humor. He's older, has kind of this long, kind of wiry goatee. He's missing a few teeth. Not enough to be, snaggletooth or anything, but enough to be, he's an old man who probably hasn't brushed his teeth as much as he needed to. And he sees you two coming up, and he's like, "Oh, hello! I didn't know there were such strange specimens out there in the world. Howdy, how are you?"
I'm good. I'm Poe.
Howdy,
Nice to meet you.
My name's Jerome. You're furry.
I know.
That's weird. Alright, you want to eat
Thanks.
my chickens or turkeys? I have some duck too, but it's a little...
I've never had duck before.
It's a little,
I just had some chicken.
Well, that's good.
I still got the bones.
Well, I can't take those.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like, sir?
Duck sounds good.
I've never had duck. I'd like a duck.
Duck?
try
Okay,
duck.
well that would be 5 silver pieces for this entire duck, and it's a little smaller than everything else on the kind of his stand, but it seems to be a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, and the bones seem to be a little less smaller.
Poe takes the duck and turns to Artemon and goes, "Pay him, man," and walks away.
Are you gonna share?
Hey, what up?
I will pay. I will pay.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna share?
I thought he walked away.
How much is that?
It's 5 silver, youngster. You're a weird blue guy. Are you an elf?
No.
You don't have the ears, though. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Huh. I'll still need the 5 silver.
Oh, I know. And I hand him a gold piece.
Oh, you hand him a gold? Okay,
That's all I
so
have.
he'll hand you he's like, "Oh, jeez. I didn't think you'd have this much money." And he hands you 5 silver. Back. So.
Okay.
Alright. And so now you have to find your friend because your friend has lost a
Bo!
crowd.
Get back here with the duck!
I would like to stealth.
Okay.
I'm gonna use perception to see if I can see.
You're gonna have to.
24.
Yeah, I
Good
didn't get
lord.
shit. 17.
Poe's gone.
Yeah.
You're starting to look in this marketplace, and you're trying to find, a character you think would stand out being as furry as his back is, that, you wouldn't have a problem. But he's just gone. With a duck.
Did you pay for it? Is there any decently tall buildings around?
I mean, the buildings are all fairly tall. They're not, super high now. You can tell that this is a kind of, not low-end district, but it's, middle to low-end.
Here, they took it.
So-
mainly for the marketplace and, people who are trying to make a business for themselves.
I've climbed up a building probably close by.
Make an acrobatics check.
That is 20.
20. You take this chicken and you grab it with your tail, like wrap it around the legs, and just start like monkeying your way up the building. And you kind of like look down and you see this blue-haired figure standing out, plain as day, in the midst of all these people, and he's just whoa.
So I'm just sitting on top of said building, like kind of kicking my feet as I'm picking on this duck.
Yeah.
Is this duck even cooked?
No. Make a Constitution saving throw.
All the salmonella.
We're red lighting, so 12.
12. It doesn't taste as good as like the cooked chicken you had the other day from Arthur, but it's serviceable and it doesn't sit on your stomach quite right, but it gets down and you don't have any problem.
Alderman! Hey, Dad!
What are you doing up there?
Catch!
Make a
Can I just like hit
make
ground?
make a dexterity check
Yeah.
to see if you can catch it.
Or avoid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can dodge it.
I'd rather just dodge it.
Alright.
Well, you just have to make a dex roll.
Yeah, you still have to make a dex saving throw.
Or you're gonna get hit with a duck.
You have a second one.
Yes.
And there goes my pencil.
Rest of pasta.
12.
12. It's coming, and you just want to dodge out of the way. So like, you see it, and it's kind of like being blocked by the sun, and you just see a shadow pass over you, and you just kind of quickly duck out of the way as this duck splats across the cobblestone road in the midst of a bunch of people. And there's just everyone just kind of starts looking at you, and then looking at Poe, and they're like,
"Dude, our duck."
You throw it at me. What am I supposed to do?
Catch it.
Okay. Get down here.
Now we gotta buy another one. And then
No, get down here. You pay for the next one. Get down here.
make a persuasion check, Gaten.
Oh, that dice looked like it rolled.
Yeah, it did.
It's still low. So.
Where is it? No, it's 7. It's a 7.
No.
7. It doesn't really persuade him at all. He's doing his own thing at the moment.
Would I be able to hop to the next building?
Make an athletics
I'm
check.
gonna laugh you fall on your ass.
How up are these
Athletics, not
buildings?
acrobatics.
How up are these buildings? I'm curious.
10.
10. You make it across. They're not super far apart, but you just made the DC. So like you jump, and you're like you feel like you're kind of losing momentum midair, and you kind of catch it with like your toes and grip with your toeless sandals, and then pull yourself up. Yeah. And yeah, you pull yourself up.
Hey, Ottoman!
Yes.
Come on up, dude.
No.
Okay, whatever. And then as I stand on top of the building, I would like to make a perception check.
Alright, go ahead and make a perception check.
See if you
I
heard
can't
that.
believe he's up there.
Nat 1.
Yeah,
You see
shit.
you try to start looking around,
I need to stop.
and then as you turn your head, the sun shines right in your eyes, and you go blind for a few seconds. You're like, ah!
Oh. Ottoman! Ottoman!
What's now?
I'm gonna come down.
Okay. Finally.
Are you just jumping down?
I guess
Climbing down?
gliding down.
Okay. I'll say easily enough you climb down with relative ease. Alright.
Hey, dude.
How's the duck?
I don't know. Where is it?
I meant, did it taste good or?
No.
No, that figures because you took it from me.
You shouldn't have bought that, man.
You're the one that just took it.
Did you pay him?
Yes.
You shouldn't have done that. We need to find something else to eat.
You can pay for it this time.
That's fine, but we need to find it. And my eyes hurt.
What you doing? Look at the sun too long?
Yeah.
Kind of figures.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ottoman.
Sure you are.
I am hungry.
Well, let's go find something else to eat.
Proceed, my friend.
No, you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, as you look around, you see a beef and pork, but it's still raw. but you come by the fruits and veggies vendor next to the fish vendor. They're kind of like at opposite ends on either side. The fruits and vegetable vendor is tended by like a young, dirty blonde elven woman, and then the fish merchant is kind of this Asian-looking man. He's probably middle-aged, has a shaved head, looks kind of just at peace with everything.
I would like to walk up to the fruit and veggies lady.
All right. Oh, hello there. How are you? She kind of like takes a good glance at you.
Well, hello, ma'am.
Howdy. How are you?
You're very pretty.
Thank you.
Do you have any berries?
I do. We have assortment of berries. We have blueberries, they have blackberries, and as you see, just basically any fruit or vegetable you can think of is there. Besides, like, maybe the zucchini or some of like the weirder ones, but like the basic ones.
So Poe like reaches in his little thing and he pulls out one of his gold pieces that was given. He's like, "What could this give me? I was told by this guy Fragile that I could give this for food."
Well, most of my friends here are only like they're only a copper per like little bag.
What's a copper?
It's that right there is worth 100 copper.
And how many berries is that worth?
At least most of the stand.
Could I have that?
Make a persuasion check with advantage, because
The richest monkey she's ever met.
You
yeah.
only need one.
15.
15. I think we could arrange something. She holds out her hand.
Here you go, pretty lady.
And she's thank you, and she starts gathering up, and she gets a big sack, and she just starts loading fruit into it. She keeps a few.
As she's loaded up, Poe is just like eating off the stand.
Fair enough. And she kind of like takes a few berries and puts it back on the table, ties to the bag, and hands it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your business.
Alright, ma'am.
Nope, that's all yours.
You like berries?
I like berries, but you're carrying that.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's a big sack. It's probably worth about 10, 20 pounds just full of like blueberries, blackberries, some potatoes, I'd say, carrots. Usual.
Potatoes and carrots?
Yeah.
The essentials.
Well, she's a fruit and veggie vendor.
Yep.
Sorry.
And she didn't have enough fruit to cover 100 gold or 100 copper.
That's fine.
They didn't put a bunch.
Why didn't you just get one?
Because I'm hungry, Armin.
Okay, fine. Where do you want to go next?
I'm good.
Oh, you're
Just,
good?
yeah. Lead on, my blue friend. As Poe is just picking from all the bags.
Alright.
What's in front of us?
In front of you, you see that the city kind of splits off into a left or right direction. Seemingly more people are going towards the left, but there are a good number that go to the right. It's a pretty big city. Make a perception check.
Oh, do you want to go left or right?
I want to eat my berries, dude.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Alright, so you can see that towards the right, it seems to be more of a residential area. People are doing their chores, either going to or fro work. And then to the left, everybody seems to be, that is where the work is, besides like the merchants area. And as you look farther and farther to the left, you see certain stores. Some are clothing stores, some are jewelry stores. And in the distance, kind of not too far, you see a large building with blue and kind of silver ornamentations. But that's about all you can make out.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We're going to go to the right.
Okay, so you're going to go to the residential area or the shop area?
The shop area.
Okay, that's left.
I thought you said... Okay, left then.
Okay.
Let's go left.
Alright.
Left.
Poe's gone right.
No, we're going left.
Make a persuasion.
I want to grab him.
Make a strength check.
Against
It's your
Panther.
strength check, yeah.
Yeah, my strength sucks.
13. Do I
So,
get the
no.
DC on that, the saving throw, or would it just be a straight
So it
jump?
would just be a straight strand.
Okay, 13. 18.
Alright, so he grabs you by like the nape of the neck and just pulls you. And he's
Come on!
Doesn't seem that strong, but he's definitely putting out a lot more force than you expect him to.
Easy, dude. You're gonna bruise my berries.
They're probably already bruised already.
No,
Yeah.
they're missing.
No, that's not surprising.
Poe throws one in his mouth with his tail.
As you continue forward, you're getting closer and closer, and you round a corner, and you see there is now a pretty large building. That is the silver and blue building that you saw before. There is a sign that says the Guild of Charity.
That building's pretty hard, man.
Let's go in it.
It's the same color as you.
Yeah.
Is it your building?
No. I wish.
Okay.
Let's go in.
And as you get closer and closer to the sign, you notice that it says help wanted, reward, lots of money for jobs. And as you start walking up, you start hearing noises of a few different people talking. And as you walk in, you see a halfling fall by. You see like this bar area on the other side. As you just walk in, you see a halfling fall behind the counter, and then 3 figures turn around. All of you, I want you to describe how your character looks.
Alright, you see a very small woman who's too small to be a dwarf, but too stocky to be a halfling. Got crazy brown hair and even crazier eyes.
She's crazy.
I'll write it down.
You see a bald dwarf with absolutely no hair.
So bald means.
He is large for a dwarf. He wears pretty elegant looking but worn plate armor. And you see that he has a very large hammer on his back and a sword on his side. And from what you can tell, you do not want to fuck with him. You want him as a friend.
Don't.
What you see next to the large, imposing man would be the definition of beauty. Sort of a brownish, somewhat spiked yet slicked back hair, sort of a ornate-ish leather vest with a nicer clothing than like a sort of a scummy looking guy would be wearing. Along the left arm, he has a sort of a weird kind of patchworked metal guard along his arm, but he seems not interested in dealing with whatever the small one wants to do.
As Poe immediately walks up to all 3 of them. Hi, I'm Poe.
Hey, we need you. Alright,
Pretty.
we're going to...
Hi,
we're
I'm
gonna-
Poe.
Stop grabbing people.
Okay, man, okay, look, we have... Look at him. He's perfect.
I'm Poe.
We have 4
Okay,
people
Poe.
now.
If he's going, I am going.
Sure, we'll take him too. Alright, 5 people.
Alright, well, we
What?
have...
My name is Autumn.
Both of you.
Autumn.
I'm Yarton.
Alright, formalities later.
Autumn.
Alright, so...
Ottoman, I
We
made
need
a
the-
friend. Your
think I made
hand's
2
really
friends.
strong.
Autumn.
So we need...
She's not
So
shaking
what's-
my hand.
We need the job.
You don't want her to.
So she looks at all this happening. She's a little like weirded out, even from like the weird clientele that you've seen in here at the moment. She starts like handing you. She starts laying out papers, and there are I think 4 of them. One of them says, "Check out the neighboring forest. Something is wrong."
We already told you we want the
Haunted
savage's
trees.
job.
One
No!
says-
We're doing the savage.
Ghost trees.
Savage.
I like trees.
I vote savages.
One says,
Sounds so
"Savages of Bel Horan spotted. Scare them off." Another says, "Exterminate the vermin in the sewers," and another one says, "Religious keepsakes stolen. Multiple accounts. Please help."
I don't know about you, but I would love to scare off some ghosts.
If you'd like to read the rewards and the job descriptions, I can do this.
Are like any of the rewards food?
No,
In a manner
most
of
of the
speaking,
rewards
I
are
suppose.
gold, but you can purchase food with gold.
I figured that out.
You can get a whole bunch more berries.
We're taking care of the savages. I don't mess with rats, sewers. I don't mess with any haunted stuff.
She scares me. What if the savages are haunted?
I don't
They
care.
could have a very particular background.
We're going for the savages.
I'm gonna go over to Poe and start eating some of the berries.
Okay.
Want some berries, dude?
Sure.
They're almost gone.
I would like to use sleight of hand to
I
steal a
see
berry.
that.
I don't want them.
Alright.
I don't want them to know I want a
Alright,
berry.
sleight of
But
hand.
I'll
Make
be honest, I'm
perception.
kind of hungry. Nat 20.
I got.
No, I want multiple berries.
I got 19 plus 2.
Yeah, but you get enough. So
Yeah.
like,
With my
I got
sleight of hand, I'm
23.
27.
so as Poe's like eating a berry, he like throws up in the air and tries to catch it. Artemin is like eating a berry, kind of getting a good look at everybody else.
Catch
and you
his
just-
berry out of the air.
His eyes are closed, and you snatch it out of the air, and he just starts looking around like.
It is something, friend.
My berry.
Poe,
Oh,
just get another
we're about to.
Yes, berries are nice. Man, alright.
Poe,
So
just get
we're
another one.
it's the savages.
She's
Are you all okay? So the client is a lady by the name of Mai Rinla.
Myra,
Another lady, dude. That's the third one today. The berry lady, and then the scary lady, and now another lady.
And the client, the bar maiden, is also a lady. She's a
You're a lady too?
yes. This-
Have you never?
Anyway.
Have you never met a woman before?
I've never met a you before, dude.
Yeah, neither am I.
I'm Poe.
You've never met a man like me. Trust me. The name is Balthea.
I know a song like that.
alright, we
What
can
are
introduce
these?
each other on the way. Let's go. Come on.
Alright, so
I'm
the
kind
job
of
description is the lady was on her trade route, delivering fabrics and textiles, mainly to Acelia for business. On their route, they noticed a large and intimidating group of men, most of them human in fur clothes, but one was gargantuan and covered in tattoos. They know the rumors of Bel Haran and their savages, but they are too scared to ask the government to do anything because they are scared of potential war from these men. So, either my recommendation is handle it swiftly and either scare them off or try to handle it in a less violent way than usual.
Alright, how far away is this Belgeron?
Bel Haran is to the north. It is about 2 days' travel going through the forest. And they were seen near the forest, so
Hey, we just came from the forest.
this is a different place. Which forest?
There's
did you
more than
came
one
with?
forest?
Of course. There's plenty of
Which way did we
forests.
come from, dude? I remember the land.
Remember the land, not the name.
We walked next to the lake here.
Oh, so you
I'm
came
just
from the
as
west.
confused as you are.
There was
Sure.
a lot of bears.
Yeah.
Yes,
got
it is the
scratched.
wilderness.
You wanna
They
see?
tend to do that.
Yeah.
I got scratched, you want to see. And I kind of...
Okay,
See.
fair enough. I see.
I make sure there's at least a good 5 feet of distance between me and whatever that is.
Okay.
They're a whole.
And
That's
all,
Artemin,
for
dude.
all time.
Kind of moved closer to him like, are you scared of me?
Alright.
Scared,
Is there
disgusted.
anything else?
That's-
Remember.
Is there anything else we
Okay.
need to know?
The reward is 6 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, but they will hand it all out in silver, so 65 silver pieces in all.
For each?
No, for the job.
Anything else?
At this point, that's all we have.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's like
What?
a bunch of berries for all of us, dude.
So you are capable of being civil with individuals. That's new. That's new to see.
Business. Now,
Not pleasure, dude.
I am
kinda
Tishris.
funny.
That's Miss Titchers. I'm Poe. This is my Poe stuff.
Very nice.
Can I make a perception check on on the room, see how many people are in there?
The guild?
Yeah, it's like in the the waiting area
Yeah.
where we're at.
Sup, beefy dude? I'm Poe.
I'm Yarta.
Nice to meet you,
He's got a
Yarta.
hammer.
He
22.
does have a hammer.
22. You notice that there is
got
multiple
something he wants
floors to
from
this, and that the larger tanned man with silver hair that was
like
at the
your
bar
clothes,
earlier,
dude.
when you were there earlier
I
today,
Very nice.
is on the second floor.
I've ruled this armor for many years.
And it seems to be that the staircase is like blocked off, and you have to have like a certain kind of pass to get up there. There's like a guard kind of waiting there.
Anybody
They're
on the floor
related?
we are
I
on?
don't know.
As of right now, not anybody of note. There's the halfling that was there, but he's behind the counter now, and you can see the bar maiden kind of trying to tend to him. She propped him up on the
Nobody
counter.
of
Starting.
note or like interesting looking. Or,
No, the last person you saw in here was the like gold-haired boy.
He's not
But
there anymore.
he's not there anymore.
Okay.
He left.
Fair enough. Okay. Lead the way, apparently.
So,
Well,
like, what happened to your hand?
Did you shoot it or something?
Like, what happened to your arm?
What?
Was it? Did you do that?
Or did you?
I just met these people.
Me too.
I've just met these people. It's gone very swimmingly.
I don't like to swim, dude.
I do.
We've been swimming much too much in a dead lake, apparently.
Lakes can't
Wasn't
die,
it
dude.
a drown?
Yes, exactly.
He don't know how lakes work.
Do you?
Not really.
alrighty. We should probably go get some supplies for our trek.
I got food.
So I know that.
Plops
his
down
name.
his 2 large bags
And I know
of
his
fruits and
name.
vegetables.
I don't know yours.
My name's Tishers.
Her name's
Tish.
Tish.
Tish. Ooh, I like it.
Works too, I suppose.
I don't think we have a choice in what he calls us.
Alrighty. So, we have a big bag of berries.
What's his name? He scares me.
Is he your pet?
That one?
No.
I actually don't know. I just met
It's
him
quite
today.
furry.
He's kind of scary. And a little dirty.
What's your name?
More of an asshole.
He
but,
tries
you
to
know,
steal
I'll take
stuff
that.
from me with his tail.
Both is.
See
Both
what
is
he-
valiant.
Oh,
We can always go.
You may add a D if you prefer.
And you?
He get mad.
dear rare.
Your name?
Shark.
That works too.
Both, yeah.
Both, yeah.
Yarta.
Yarta.
Yarta?
Yarta. I like it, dude. That's a good name.
Yarman? What?
Sharta.
Mm,
Yarta.
fancy.
Well, let's get on our way, I suppose.
Where are we going?
Alright, so you have berries. Any other supplies we can use?
I got potatoes too.
It's a very
We're
lovely
set.
potato. Any?
I got
Did
carrots.
you get? Were there any stalls, vendors that we noticed on the way in?
At the moment, as you're trying to make your way through the city, you don't notice anything, but she would know since she's lived here for about a week or two, I'd say, waiting on you and Locke. And Yarta knows the town, that there is a blacksmith nearby, as well as the tavern, the Shaky Stone.
We also walked through the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you didn't see like the full area. You
Yeah.
just passed by a few shops. But yeah, and there is a church kind of in the same area, but you don't know which religion it is. It doesn't seem to be too big.
I'm gonna go to a bread vendor.
Okay.
Red vendor?
Baker, whatever. Same difference.
Baker
So do we
vendor?
follow
Baker
her?
vendor.
Or do you want to follow her or do you want to...
I'm going, whether or not.
Okay.
I'm following the girl with the bad
Follow
hand,
me.
dude.
I'll follow.
I'm as prepared as I'll
I'm
ever
coming.
be, so why not?
I'm with you.
Alrighty, so I go to a vendor.
Okay. And eventually you find one. You kind of have to go closer to the marketplace to find one, but there is a shop dedicated to the vendor. As you walk in, this wonderful smell of bread and freshly baked goods like donuts or like croissants are kind of lined up. And there's just this older, elderly woman sitting there. And she goes, "Hello, how are you?"
Alright, friends. This is my favorite shop. We're gonna get some bread and be on our way.
What is this stuff?
Enough for 2 days.
These are my goods. I bake things such as bread and donuts, croissants, and cake.
Bread.
What's a donut?
Delicious.
I've never had
But
a
not
donut.
today.
Why not? I got monies.
If you behave,
If-
I will buy you as
If
many
you
donuts.
finish this quest for me, I will buy you as many donuts as you want.
Really?
And
I'm
I'll
down.
double what
That's
she
not
buys.
fair.
Are there any, like, baked goods or pastries along
We
the
have to
walls or
take
anything like
They're all behind
semi-exposed?
the, they're all
Could be
behind the
just
glass
like
case.
Do you need any money?
But
A little more civil.
the glass case isn't really that wide, so you can kind of like reach around and grab things, and there might be yeah, it's there's a glass case protecting most of them.
I don't want a donut that bad.
All right.
Well,
Buy-
friends.
Buy your baked goods.
Hello, ma'am.
Oh,
I'd like 2 loaves, please.
what?
2 loaves.
What?
2 loaves of bread.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very hard of hearing.
All right. And she goes back and goes to the oven, picks up 2 loaves of bread with her large, oversized oven mitts that cover most of her forearm, and she just kind of hobbles her way over to the counter and sets them down and starts wrapping them up.
She said, all right,
How much would that be, ma'am?
that'll be 9 copper.
How about 4 copper?
But why would I sell it for 4 copper?
Because I'm a woman who does
Perceptive.
great things, such as fight off savages in the neighboring town. It's my job to protect people
Make
like
a
you.
persuasion check.
How much is it? 9?
9
5
copper.
Okay.
plus if I can find. Oh no, 9. It's 9.
9.
No.
I mean, I appreciate the work you do, but I gotta make money. Oh, it's hard out here for old Grandma Jamma.
Poe hands her a gold. I don't know if she knows how money works, but here you go, ma'am.
Oh,
Oh, why
I'll
don't
have to
you
go get changed.
why don't you give me
And
that,
she
and I will give you a silver
She
piece.
comes back and
Not.
she's well. I only have enough. I don't have the extra copper piece, but I have the 9 silver.
Could you throw in like a donut? Or
Yeah,
12?
sure. I could do 1 donut. Sure. She hands you a donut, kind of reluctantly, but since she had to keep an extra piece of copper, she feels kind of obligated at this point. So she hands you like just a glazed donut, nothing special.
Poe holds it and just stares at it.
It's kind of sticking to your fur a little bit.
Now you put it in your mouth.
I know how to eat.
You should give me half of that. What the heck, Poe?
Did you expect that to work?
No.
Oh,
At least I
man.
tried.
You need to try a donut.
You just ate one, and I said half it with me. But you didn't.
It wasn't your money's. You should really learn to spend your own money hard, man. What do I have now?
What? She gave
Had a donut.
You lost a gold, but
You have
paid
9
9
silver.
silver.
Eat a donut.
And a now consumed donut.
And I will take my 2 loaves and
Alright.
head to the door of the shop.
Alright.
Then if I could grab 2 loaves as well.
Dish, those are my 2 loaves.
9 copper.
Right.
Thank you,
Okay.
friends.
She
You might
hands
want to
you
get more.
2
He like you
loaves.
did.
She starts going and starts prepping flour to make a new batch since she just had a bunch of bread sold.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Hi.
Sup, Harmon? You need to get a donut, dude.
I can't. You have money.
Same with you,
No,
young
but
guy.
how do you know I have money? Kind of weird.
I checked.
It's kind of weird. I'm gonna stand by Poe.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
well-
hovering next to Tish, smelling the bread.
You know, you should really get your own if you want some.
I think that's our bread.
I think I'm going to eat this bread.
I think we're gonna eat the bread.
I think one of us is going to go hungry, and it's not going to be me.
Oh, you're not the one with 2 bags of fruits and veggies, are you?
But you can have your veggies, and I'll have my bread.
Fun. You can't have any berries.
Oh, man.
As Poe like whiffs his tail as he walks by.
Ma'am, how many loaves do you have left?
I just have 2.
I'll buy the other 2.
Okay. Oh, dearie. All right. 9 copper.
Hold it. I throw a silver piece at her. Keep the change, man.
Can I
Thank you
can I
so
make a
much.
perception check to see if I get a glance at how much money he has on him?
Yeah, make a perception check. With disadvantage, because he's got plate armor.
Well, that was a 2, so
Rest in peace.
yeah, it was a
2.
2. That donut looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm a tad distracted, I'll be honest.
Alright.
I suggest you keep your hands.
I wasn't grabbing it. I was looking. You didn't see me look. And 2, you probably saw me look. Fair enough.
Alright, friends. What time of day is it?
It's
Time for you to
about,
watch.
I'd say about 2:30, and it's a 2 days trek.
I'd say it's about 2:30 where the sun is.
Well,
Yeah, you're probably right.
should we head out now or wait till morning?
I think we should eat that bread.
There is a blacksmith up there if you wanted to buy some,
Truth be told,
weaponry or things that we might need in the event of a squall.
truth be told, I think if we wait, we won't have any bread left
I'm
in the
good.
morning.
Are you gonna eat the bread?
I don't think I'll
Protect the bread, Trish.
He's just staring at it like. Poe,
I'm
get off
gonna-
our bread.
No, apparently that's me.
There's something I'd like to do at the forge before we go.
Okay.
So we're gonna go over to the forge.
Okay, and as you walk up, you've seen him, but you're getting a better look at him, and he wears this kind of hooded robe, and kind of like it keeps his back towards you, and as he turns around to notice you, you see a dark gray skin, white hair kind of falling, not super long, but pretty shaggy, and kind of ashy gray at this point from the soot he's been working in from the forge.
Do I know this person?
This is the blacksmith, and he is a dark elf. And from what you know, most people have a stigmatism against the drow, but no one seems to mind him. They seem to pay a pretty good respect to him, and he seems to be a gentle person. As he turns around, oh, hello, what can I do for?
Hello, friend. I'm in need of some ammunition.
Ammunition. He kind of glances at your your wares. Just, all right, what would you like?
Small crossbow bolts.
All right, yes, I think I can do that. How many?
About 10.
10? To be about gold.
Not a gold. Alright. Is there any way we could make that 6?
Make a persuasion check. Go ahead.
Everyone heard you screaming earlier, so.
15?
15. I don't know about 6, but I'll go down to 8 silver.
8 silver.
Well, it was 1 gold, and 8 silver's 8/10 of the gold, so.
Math.
Yeah.
What is math? What is mathematics? I can do that, sir.
Alright. I'll start collecting them.
Alright.
I think she goofed the count.
I think I did.
I noticed.
8. Alright. So I hand him a gold.
Okay.
That went down from 9 gold? Jeez.
And she hands you 2 silver pieces back.
Yeets.
Alright, is there anything else I can give you and your party?
What do you have for ranged weapons?
Ranged weapons, well, not much. We have a light crossbow here. As far as that, we have a sling that I've been working on. It's just kind of more for kids to practice with. Other than that, there's not any other thing that we have in terms of ranged weapons that's hard for people to come by.
How much for the crossbow?
The light crossbow, be about 2 gold and 2 silver pieces.
You've got a deal.
Alright. He starts unmounting the thing. Do you need bolts for that as well?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that'll be, I'll just charge you an additional 3 silver pieces, and I'll give you a few bolts.
Fine.
Okay. He hands you it. Thank you for your service, kind of giving you almost a worried look, but thanking you for your patronage nonetheless.
You're fine.
No, it's silver.
Thank you, sir.
Silver, this is
What time do you think that'll be
this is
done?
What?
The bolts.
Oh, he's already collected them.
Oh.
He had them on inventory, so he's now collected
Did they
most
fit?
of them. What?
Do they fit?
Yeah. You kind of like test the size, and like most crossbow bolts work the same way, and these you work for the light crossbow, and they work for your.
Alright.
Do you need
Alright.
anything?
I've been prepared since I've been dropped into this town. I'm more than ready to go.
Who dropped you? They must have been really strong.
Alright, friends.
Are you gonna tell us who dropped you?
Are we ready to go?
Was it a tall guy? Someone dropped him. That's not nice.
Someone dropped him too.
I know. Since they said it was the angels.
It's certainly something. Alright.
Ah, okay.
We're
I
not
held as long
dealing
as I
with the
could.
most intelligent bunch, are we?
We're going to
Yes, I'm not. Anyway,
head.
might as well head towards the savages.
Hi ho, hi ho. Up to the north we go.
Do we have a bearing? We have directions, right? They gave us directions, right?
Monkey man, you seem like you'd know.
We met some bears.
But we
Do you
came
know-
from that way.
But we came from the west,
Yeah,
around the lake.
so we have to go the other way.
West.
What in the hell are you on about?
I'm not on anything, dude. My feet.
He's not very intelligent.
There was something else in those berries, clearly.
I ate some of those berries, I'm fine.
Might have to check.
I don't think you are.
You want some berries? And he just holds out a handful of berries.
I already had some.
When did you have a berry?
Come on, eat one. Oh, you
I'll
can take one? Okay.
I'll pass two, thank you.
Potato. From Poe.
I'm gonna make an
I'm going to
intelligence
cook the
check
hell
and
out of
find
potato.
north. Or would that be wisdom?
It'd be nature.
Nature. No.
Which I think is
Or-
wisdom.
Which is wisdom.
Nature
I
or
think.
survival, whichever one I'd say you're better at. 'Cause they both work.
Neither of those.
I just make a.
Can I make a survival?
Make a wisdom check. Yeah.
Oh, it's in. It's in.
Yes.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Make-
Never mind.
So you
She can look north.
you remember
Congratulations.
that like seeing a map of Belheron or of the kingdom, and Belheron was north of your homeland, Bravania, but you had to go through Eldaria, which is the kingdom you're now, to get there. So you'd have to go east, kind of through the woods, to the east side.
She said it was north.
Yeah, but it's still like through the woods.
Overtaken. Alright, so we're gonna go east and then north. Or just east.
East and north, yeah, that's right.
East and north.
So northeast.
Northeast. Alrighty.
I said west.
Alrighty,
It's the
friends. Let's go, I suppose.
Follow the
What was
loud.
that?
Follow the loud one, apparently.
What do you think I've been doing?
So I'm just walking to the east gate.
Now we'll head out.
Alright, and as you walk, you make your way, kind of takes a while, and night starts to fall upon you. You're not quite yet to the forest, it seems to be a bit of a ways off, but it shouldn't be too much longer, so you can either press on through the night, or you can set up camp and kind of camp alongside the road, if you wish.
Let's just walk through the night and at day.
I want to use my tail to tickle the back of Tish's neck.
Make a sleight of hand.
Can I see it?
I mean, yeah, I mean...
You see, he's not hiding from you.
That is a 10.
Is it to make a perception check?
Just 9 plus, what is that, wisdom? 7.
Oh, yeah.
7.
She gets a negative.
Goes down.
So, she doesn't notice your tail going up and creeping up to tickle the back of her neck, and then you just feel a slight furry, like a coarse coarse paintbrush brushing against the back of your neck.
I keep
Tish.
Yes.
I don't like the dark.
Well, we're less likely to get attacked by something if we aren't lying down on the grounds.
But I'm a dude of the sun.
Alright.
I don't like when the sun goes away. He's my friend.
Well, the sun does that. It goes away. But it'll come back.
He's usually
Are you
sleeping.
sure?
He's usually sleeping.
I mean, it has
I'm
everything.
trying to scare the monkey.
It'll never return.
Make
No,
an
com-
intimidation check, Tyler.
Cabello will bring it back.
Make a wisdom save. What?
It's real bad.
Okay.
A 5.
A 5?
Oh, God.
Like with bonuses?
Yeah.
When one unstoppable force meets another.
Like, he's just trying to tell spooky stories, and he's, like, shaking in his boots right now.
Yeah, you're not
Sandals.
completely terrified, but you're a little shaky from it.
I'm talking to Cabello.
What if it doesn't come back?
Alright. You can go meditate.
Hurry up. We gotta move.
I'm gonna follow.
Do your monk stuff.
I'm gonna
So are you
follow.
moving, or are you like...
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow.
I didn't want to like fully sit down. I was just kind of like.
Gotcha. Now, it is nighttime. If you don't rest, you will be exhausted next morning. So we're continuing on for the night.
Yes.
May I make a perception check to see what's around us? 17.
Alright. As you trek through the trails, you notice that there are, every now and then you'll see kind of off in the distance a caravan that is kind of shut down for the night. It seems to be where like people are sleeping, traders are sleeping. You keep marching, and you notice everyone in the group's kind of getting a little worn at this point. They haven't slept yet, and it's getting pretty late. But eventually you do see crest over the horizon a pretty good-sized forest that appears to be coming up. Trees are starting to pop up a little more frequently along the side of the road. And you're starting to see a little more animals, falcons and eagles flying by.
Damn, you were right. The sun did come back. Sorry.
Cabello, my friend.
I would suggest that we take a rest.
Alright.
Poe passes out.
Alright.
Who's going on watch first?
I'm
I'll take it.
gonna like sit right
I'll
beside
take
Tom.
Alright, are you falling asleep? Okay. So Poe and Armin are like Poe's been out like immediately.
I'm
Armin
going
As soon as he said rest, Poe hit the ground.
I
I'm going to
have.
carry him. I'll carry him somewhere where we set up camp.
Okay.
I have all.
Make a strength check.
So I'm just sleeping there. No one's like picking me up.
No.
That sucks.
Modded 7.
Modded 7. I mean, he's not super heavy, and you're a pretty big dwarf, so you can't get a good hold on him at first because he's just dead.
And then I got those bags.
He's got a bunch of
All over him.
Yeah,
So
and
many
you kind of like
bags.
pick him up. He's a little sticky, and you're trying to not to get it on your armor, but you start kind of trying to make your way over to wherever you said.
Do I wake up? Do I like get up? at
You're
this
not
point?
entirely asleep yet, so
Okay.
you know.
You're starting to lay
I'm
down.
like,
I
I swear to hell, if I get fleas from this thing.
Okay, I'm
If you
gonna
want fleas, that's how you get fleas.
roll up most of my possessions, use it as like pillow, and I'm gonna tuck all my my money and my dagger underneath my chest, and I'm gonna lay on my stomach.
Okay. Fair enough. So who's keeping watch tonight?
I'll take watch.
Okay.
I'll take
You
it.
So
said
Yarta.
We could sit up together.
If you so choose. Yeah, we'll take the first watch together.
Alright. Go ahead and make a perception check, both of you.
I'll take the next one.
Nat 1.
Nat 20.
20.
Alright. So
Your
Yarta's
dice
kind
are
of getting
rolling
drowsy
pretty
from the walk. He's usually used to a full 8 hours of rest. And as time kind of passes, you notice you're not going to sleep. You know, you have your militant discipline about you, so you're not completely succumbing to it, but you're not paying very good attention. You, however, notice that everything seems fairly calm. You notice that you're getting into the wilderness, but other than that, it's a pretty peaceful night. Everything seems to be going fine. The frogs and crickets that are native to this land are croaking and chirping as usual. But other than that, it's pretty quiet and stale night.
So how many hours was it?
Would you like to
Right
split
now,
the
it's.
potato?
Are you taking a long rest or a short rest?
Did we want a long rest?
We didn't agree upon anything, so I guess I'm just
Everyone
getting
just-
up whenever you wake me
Everyone
up.
just laid down, so I guess we're going for a long rest.
Okay, so eventually 4 hours pass.
And you can wake me up for a second watch.
Yes, I will kick you away.
Alright, you can discuss anything with your art if you wish to, or you can just let time fast forward.
I see the fleas. They're on you. The berry juice there.
I'll clean it later. He gave me a potato. Do you want to split this potato?
I want.
We will cook the potato. I'm not gonna
I would prefer the cooked
eat
potato.
anything that he's touched without the heat first.
It got berry juice on it too. Why is it all berries? Why does he have so many berries?
I don't.
Is that a thing they do?
I'm as clueless as you are as far as this thing is concerned.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure.
Cook the potato, damn it.
I'll cook the potato. You relax.
Alright, make a survival check.
That one potato ate you.
It's down at the bottom.
6.
6. Alright, so as you're spinning kind of on this, not stick, but you're just kind of trying to hold it near the flame with whatever you can find. It's not perfectly roasted and it's a bit burnt in places as it's kind of charred on one side and a little bit on another side. But it's edible now.
Just
A
like
little bit
Mama
more
used
than a raw-
to make.
Yeah, more than a raw potato would be, yeah.
You take the skin off, it's perfect.
I'll admit, with all the woods I've been in, with all the potatoes I've eaten in woods, this is like number 2 at best. And I ate the whole thing.
Alright.
Fair enough.
So it goes by the rest of your time, and eventually, about 4 hours from what you can tell, it's not quite early morning, but it's about 3, I'd say.
Look up the small one now.
Do you want the honor?
As I hear him, I'm kind
With
of like
pleasure.
getting up, like,
This looks like. I walk over to Tisha, just kind of like sleeping. Kick the shit out of her.
Alright, roll to hit with advantage.
17.
Can I attack him with disadvantage?
What?
17. You're asleep.
I know,
13.
but if you kick someone awake with it,
It does.
I have a dagger underneath my chest.
I'm not kicking you hard.
It does 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
I am already a very hurt
Actually,
grab.
don't I have like a.
Now, if you're already hurt, you did sleep, so I will say roll your hit dice.
Okay.
I'm willing to subdue.
Which one do you want me to roll?
It's your hit dice. It's a D. I think it's a D10, correct? You roll 2D10.
She didn't write it down.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I know, I'm just the worst. Alright. 5. Yeet.
And you still take the 1 point of damage.
Oh, well.
Because that's new, because you heal a little bit.
13.
Kick to the shin. It's time for your
Alright.
shift.
Can I reflexively attack him?
I will
With
say,
disadvantage?
Yeah, I'll say with double disadvantage because you just woke up and it's kind of a blind swing. It's like
Nat
20.
20.
okay.
Do it 2 more times.
2, no!
You could still get a nat 1 roll again.
I laughed. It was a nat one.
Another nat 20.
2 plus 7.
7 misses. So you
That
like
doesn't
take,
hit, no.
you take a swing with your dagger and you completely. It's like the wrong side. like he kicks you like from behind and then you just
Okay, good try. Are you awake yet?
I can feel the love radiating from you two.
It's robbing. Anyway, wake up. I need to sleep.
I'm gonna let a badger eat you. Go lie down.
If you find one, tell it this is my soft part. And I just lay down.
Alright.
Gonna live in the tree.
Is anybody else going to take what yard to your sleeping, or are you gonna like switch someone else?
Do we
to-
hear that, or do I hear them
Well, I'm
hitting
gonna-
each other?
still asleep.
No, you're still asleep.
Kicked her awake. So
As if he was a light sleeper.
kicked you pretty hard.
So what is
you
yours?
go to sleep. I can take care of this by myself.
You sure you don't want the monkey?
Oh, I'm sure.
Alright.
Alrighty, is everybody like sound asleep?
Should've saved her some potatoes.
Yeah, after a little bit, yeah, everyone's sound asleep.
Alright. I'm gonna check through the monkey's stuff.
Alright, make a sleight of hand with advantage. Actually, You just can look through it. He's not going
Guys.
to wake up.
Alright, I'm gonna look through his stuff. What else in there?
What else in there, Bo?
I have an iron skillet, some seasonings, a water skin, a hunting trap, a giant fish scale, and a ring with a string on it. Oh, and a guitar. And 1 gold and 9 silver. Along with my bow staff, some nunchucks.
Do I recognize the ring?
It's just a normal ring on a weird piece of, like, fishing line. Like, you don't know why it's there, but it's there. It's not really a nice ring either. It's just a plain old silver ring.
Alright, I'm gonna take 1 silver piece.
Okay. Uncontested.
Now I'm gonna go through Artemon's stuff.
Alright, now you have to roll sleight of hand with advantage, though. This is
Okay.
asleep. Roll a perception with disadvantage.
18, plus
Me,
3,
usually.
21.
21.
You stupid.
Don't worry, we're all assholes.
You stupid.
What did you roll?
21.
Oh no, I rolled a 9.
Alright.
What do you have?
Well, what's
I
in the
have
bag?
a wooden shield. Well, that's kind of part of it. Necklace, like a berry pouch, has a little berries in it. And then I have a mandolin. It's like a guitar, but part of the flute family. Yeah, I did.
It's a little more sparse than him. Do you have any money on you as well?
Yeah, I have 9 gold and 5 silver.
I'm gonna take another silver piece.
Okay.
She's gonna go through every freaking person too. Wow.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
Is he asleep?
Yeah?
I'm gonna go through his stuff.
Alright. Perception with disadvantage, sleight of hand with advantage. You're just the worst.
Yeah, she is.
I kicked the shit out of her, so I had
10.
10.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be fun.
In that one.
19. No, 23. So. 19.
Alright, so as you start trying to rummage through both your stuff, you move his coat and it tugs kind of on his arm and catches like his armpit and it wakes him up. You can choose to do whatever you wish.
I'll admit, I had this coming. Find anything you'd like?
No, it's just like.
Would you like to go over there next to the fire? Would you like to let me sleep?
Fine.
Turn to the opposite side of the tree away from her.
Alright.
Go back to sleep.
Alright.
Is Hajarto awake?
Gosh dang it.
I yell over to her. To be fair, I was gonna steal your stuff too, so.
Alright, yeah, he's asleep.
Hajarto's asleep.
Yeah, sleight of hand with advantage, perception with disadvantage.
This is bull. That was kind of crooked.
That
It was crooked.
15.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Son of a
You
bitch.
got a nat 20?
That 20
Wait.
is 6.
6, yeah.
6.
So 6.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
So he's still
There's
sleeping.
some
So he's still asleep. He kind of like
I got
jostles a little
scared
bit
for a
as
second.
yeah, he jostles a little bit as you start going through, kind of like trying to check his plate armor. But
Do I see
he's
her doing
got
this?
so much armor on that it's a little bit tough for him to feel anything. So
Do I see her doing this? I'm still
did
awake.
you go back to sleep?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
still awake.
Still awake. I assumed this was going to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
Do I see her?
Yeah.
It's kind of like creep up behind her.
Make a stealth check. Make a perception check.
So,
Make a stealth with advantage because it is dark. Make a perception with disadvantage because
Wow.
it is.
24
You get a nat 20.
and 7. So
11.
24.
Yeah.
11.
All right, you sneak up on her.
She's small.
Yeah.
I'm a little low. And I reach around and I kick Yarta to wake him up.
Roll the hit with advantage.
Oh, this is good.
He's 16.
Does it hit? So you kick the armor, and it cracks your toe.
I'm just trying to wake wake him up. Oh.
The vibration from him hitting the arm.
That was good. Yeah. So I hurt your toe, but
So, you tried to hit me.
Yes, but
Yes, he was. I saw him sneaking up on you. And I tried to.
make a deception check. You make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Eight.
Jessica. Oh, goodness.
nah.
He got a 9.
Wait, persuasion with that's
With
13. That's
disadvantage.
I can roll another one.
Yeah.
24.
So still
No.
13.
Yes,
Tell me
I woke up
the
while
truth.
that one was awake to kick you and then steal your stuff.
By the way, you can make an insight check to see if you match or beat those. So you made a what, Anne?
I'll admit
I
kicking.
made a 7.
I'll admit kicking.
Wait, no,
you
it's
was fun.
deception. I made an 8. I got an 8.
13.
13. So you feel like Tishris was doing something probably not kosher anyway, but you still do not appreciate Balthir's awakening of you, or his way of waking you up, but you can tell that he wasn't trying to do anything.
If it makes you feel any better, I was gonna run away right after.
Your method wasn't the best, but I appreciate you waking up. You lied to me again. And
Can we hear any of
there's
this?
more than
Like,
just
well,
a hand that you're going
well,
to
I know
miss.
he won't, but
You
do
probably
I?
will.
I'll make a perception check with disadvantage.
I yelled really loud. My toe hurts.
There's no way that they didn't wake up.
Me, yeah.
Well,
No,
okay,
no,
maybe.
no, Poe's out. Poe's,
What was that?
he's still out.
Rest in pasta.
12.
Well, you kind of wake up a little bit, you like look over, and you're just like, eh.
Yeah, they're fighting.
I'll break you.
Try me. And I just kind of.
It's too early. Don't try him now.
Alright.
Should we at
Walk
least
away.
go already?
And I'm gonna.
We're all awake apparently.
Well,
Are you
make
ready?
sure the monkey man's up.
After a bit of
We
time-
all agree to watch that one, and then we move forward.
Right.
She's the shifty one.
Since he's yelling, can we hear it still?
Well,
Can I hear him?
yeah,
yell?
you've
Like,
woken up at this
okay.
point.
Some would call me a paragon of truth. Anyway,
Hold on.
Monkey on the wake.
I'll get him.
Poe is still
And I'm gonna take some. Like, is there any water around, or is it just full perception?
not really.
Or can I take the water out the tree?
Roll a nature check to see if you can.
Just drop a tree on that one.
Probably. 15.
So you don't see any
Sure.
water on a tree, but you notice that the ground, being as it is almost early morning, about 5 or 6 in the morning, you see droplets of dew everywhere, and you discern that you could probably do your thing.
Okay. Well, I got it. And I'm still like kind of. I'm like, okay.
Can I roll to accidentally roll out of the way?
Double
Eight.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
I'll give it a chance.
I would say acrobatics with disadvantage.
Quadra disadvantage.
That is 14. 14.
A 14?
And a 15. So
Alrighty.
I'm picking up the wire. I'm kind of still groggily from waking up. Watch this. And I just drop it on his head.
As he starts collecting the water, you notice the tattoos kind of following his arms start glowing a light blue and then kind of dissipate. And as this water collects around into this bubble, he just drops it on Poe's face, and Poe wakes up.
Oh!
That was funny.
Terrible alarm clock.
It was funny.
Again?
Yep.
Did?
Another joke. It was funny.
Why?
Because they were gonna kick you either way. It
Sleep?
didn't, like either that or just hit you off the head or
Why?
something. I don't know.
I can only kick the ones that deserved it, and that handsome fellow.
You broke your toe. But they were gonna do something, and I figured I'd wake you up that way.
I don't think they would have done anything to me. It's just you doing stuff to me while I'm trying to sleep.
I'm pretty
I
sure
move-
they
I
were
move
going to
away
do something.
from the Genasi right next to the monkey. Yes. Why would you do such a thing among such just good people? I can't think of a better word than good, but yeah.
My tail goes up on Bobtier's shoulder. Yeah.
Let's just go.
I'm already walking away.
Okay.
I'm
She's
just-
walking away. Let's go.
She stole our bread. Follow that one.
Bread.
Exactly. Chase.
We don't want no breakfast.
Oh, make
Oh.
a con save.
Oh, that sucks.
9.
9. Your stomach's growling pretty profusely.
I'm right next to him. I get healed. Are you dying?
No, but I'm gonna cook some breakfast.
Alright, fine. I suppose. Do you have anything to cook?
I'm gonna keep walking.
Berries.
I got vegetables.
Did I
too.
see him give? Did I see him give that potato to them?
What? No.
Did I see the? No.
No, that was you were asleep.
Yeah.
No, I meant not to them. I'm talking about him.
Him give them a potato.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I see that?
You were around.
Yeah, you were in the vicinity. I'd say you noticed it or saw
Potato
it.
man.
So what do you wish to make?
Let's yell at the dishers. Apparently we're having breakfast.
I got some.
I wave and keep walking.
Don't
Do you
call her
have any
back.
of those?
I'm not
do you have
gonna
any
follow
seeds From
I
those
liked her.
Berries.
I mean,
It's a shame she
you
died in
could
the
probably
woods.
check in the bag, but I'm gonna fry up some veggies.
Mysterious.
Okay, well I'm gonna check the bag for any seeds that are in there.
So I'm going to cook up some vegetables. In my skillet.
I'm like, just barely, like you can just barely see me in the distance.
You're small.
And, like,
You're probably
I'm
only
sitting-
10 foot away.
Yeah, but
I got little
and like
legs.
I just plop down and start cracking my loaf.
Alright.
Loaf
As
cracker.
you
Taking a
begin
poop?
cooking. What are you cooking, Bo?
Some veggies, like some potatoes and carrots and stuff.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
We need spare
With
vegetables.
advantage.
24
You make a pretty good, like, kind of vegetable
medley.
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah, you kind of throw some seasoning on there, like salt.
Bam!
Like Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Dudes, would you like some?
It's a pretty good plate of like seasoned vegetables.
I've
And
recently had-
even from far away you can smell some of the
Well,
vegetables.
I'll admit, I've recently had the best potato of my life, but I'll give it a shot. Let's reach out and take one.
I will also partake.
And you were alone with your loaf watching people partake in this vegetable medley.
I'm enjoying my loaf. In
So you don't
distance.
want none, Tish?
Wave my loaf in the air.
Alright. Alright.
Didn't you bros have some bread?
No, I don't want to cook the bread.
But I could put my medley on the bread.
That's true. That's true.
Just a piece? Just a wee
Can I
piece?
take the bread cycle a little off? Give me a wee piece.
Oh, I'm full. Let's go.
I'm glad you gave it to him first.
I'll admit I probably should have seen that coming.
Wait, did you eat the whole loaf or just like a piece?
Whatever he brought out, whatever he handed
I
out.
took
He
the
took
whole
it- he
thing
took
out
it
at
all.
first, so that whole loaf was gone.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I started
you
to.
said you went like this.
I
and then you
started
just like-
to, and then he got, yeah. So one loaf of bread left.
So he has one loaf of bread left. You have a loaf of bread in your stomach along with a pretty good sized vegetable medley. You
I've
ate
had,
most of it.
to be fair, I've had 2 potatoes today. I'm set.
Oh, Cabela's blessings, brother. Let's go.
I'm good.
Alright. So as you guys start making your way to Tish, you are a little bit, make a perception check, Tish's.
Oh, I thought you were talking about us.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
6.
She's gonna die.
Jeez. 4.
It didn't roll well. And as you sit there, you are attacked, pounced by a panther.
How far away are we at this point?
You're a good 20 feet away, all of you.
Ah.
So, you all of a sudden just see out of nowhere, out of kind of like the brush of the forest, this panther attack. It is a 14 plus 4.
That made my day.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
To be fair, she was told not to leave.
It's 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
Also make a DC 12, or like a strength saving throw.
DC to the straight? Okay. 14. Alright.
Alright, as it pounces on you, it bites you and you just like knock it off with the with like your metallic hand, and it's sitting there and just Alright.
Poe immediately runs to the other side of the Panther.
I do not.
Okay.
I'm going to watch.
Alright.
And when I get to the other side, I would like to take the Poe staff two-handed and slap the Panther right on the ass.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Should we roll for initiative?
After this, yeah.
Okay.
20.
It's too much.
20, that hits.
6.
6 damage. Alright. So you kind of hit the Panther and it kind of like backs off, and it makes kind of like a yelping noise, and it's just like looking at both of you, kind of deciding what to do. Roll for initiative.
Jeez.
1.
You're going to die.
16.
Hold up, let me get everything written down.
8. Kind of didn't want to roll for initiative.
Alright, so 25 to 20?
I'm not going.
25 to 20?
Let's
No,
see.
no.
Comes in.
Alright, 20 to 15?
19.
16.
So 19 and 16. Alright. 15 to 10? So you got
12.
12, okay.
I'm still sitting.
Alright, 10 to 5. Alright.
I'm not that invested in this situation. So.
Yeah. And then finally it's Tisha's. She just got bit by a panther. Her bread, some of it was smushed
Pulling
in the dirt.
asunder.
Not my bread!
Not the bread! That's what I came over here for.
Alright.
Let's save the precious.
First off the round, Artemin. What do you wish to do?
As seeing the Panther, I kind of step back where they're in front of me so they don't see it, and I am going to turn into a Panther.
Alright.
Can you jump there, Panther?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so
No,
you,
he's just doing it.
you see a very familiar form,
Because he can't-
and you're like, you have this idea sparking in your head, and you turn back around as the kind of blue shine starts lighting up your entire body, and then it starts kind of over-cresting the tattoos, taking your form. You have this ethereal form that just starts transforming into the shape of a panther.
Do I notice this?
Okay, perception check. I would say with disadvantage because you are engaged with the panther. At the
Focus on that bread.
7.
7. You don't really notice that Arlen turned into a panther, but there's now a panther behind him.
Can I roll for perception too?
Yeah, sure.
12.
12. Well, again, you just got bit by a panther, so
I'm stabbing whichever
I
panther
would-
is
They
closest
probably
to me.
notice.
I would say because he specified he went behind you, you don't notice at the moment because you're just watching right now, and Artemin was not too pronounced anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so now
You
is there
guys
anything you wish to do? Oh, that was your action, so you
Yeah,
can
so
you
I
can
can-
you still have movement.
How far away from?
You're about
there?
20 feet,
Okay.
and your movement as a panther is 50.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move 15.
All right, so all of a sudden, between both the air and Yarta, a panther kind of like starts charging towards like from behind you.
Is it a blue panther?
It's black, but it has a bluish tint.
that, but not. That's not a
That's
panther.
right.
But it looks like that.
No,
It's like a tiger, but a panther.
It's black,
Same.
but it has a bluish tint to it, like a dark blue.
Oh, so we can tell the difference.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm still stabbing the panther
right,
closest
right
to
in
me.
between them.
I know
Alright.
those eyes.
All right, Poe.
Kind of look at
Go
it
ahead.
like.
So,
Yeah, I want to spin my staff around and make a downward crack on the back of the panther's butt
Alright.
again.
Go ahead.
Yes. Constantly.
That's 11.
11 misses. So you go to, and as you swing, it just kind of like sidesteps out of the way and just.
And then I want to use a key point to use my patient defense as I use my sunscreen. So I open my arms up and just kind of feel the sun for the panther to come.
He
Alright.
workshopped that for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I remember getting the text last night. It says, hey. No, okay, you go into your like patient defense kind of.
Yeah, pose.
Yeah.
Post on sunscreen.
All right. Next off the round is Yarta. Do you wish to do anything?
I think she's going to die.
I'll cast command on the thing. Wisdom saving throw.
The one panther or the second panther that came from behind you?
The one that they made you. Wisdom
Hey,
save.
what the hell?
Wisdom save. All right. It's a 17.
It fails. So
What's your
I'll just say
what's your spell DC? Because
it's 10.
yes, I succeed.
Yeah.
So I roll 17.
Yeah, you succeed. It fails from mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I thought, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant like it fails.
No.
Okay.
That's what I do.
It fails on mine.
Gotcha.
T'Challa is wise.
I'm just going to continue to sit here.
Okay.
Just chilling.
Too white for that.
Next is Balthier. You wish to do anything?
I just kind of lean over to the should I?
No.
I'm going to anyway, so I just stand up. 20 feet away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're about to see something really cool. I
Promise.
I start to unsheath the other. Like, I had the one. I guess I get the one bladed sheath up here and the one down the side. And I start to pull out this one, and from it comes like this fairly longish gun.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and so I just line up a shot at the one attacking her. 17.
That hits.
Nice. It's actually 21.
Stupid.
Yes. Which one is
It's
it?
gonna stick.
I love it. Okay. There's a 10 points of damage.
10 points.
I just like aim up the shot and like
How do you
shoot
do this?
Fair enough.
How we
so
going?
aim up the shot towards like midsection. It's like that's where, and like I pull the trigger, like a crack of a thunderous noise shuts out, and like a huge amount of exhaust shoots out the back of it towards me, and it's like the bullet flies through and hits him. Then
Alright, as it hits, it kind of goes up into its rib cage. You can see the impact kind of jut its body to the side, almost contorting it, breaking the midway section of its body, and it goes limp. And like you can see it try to like grasp for like some sort of semblance of ground, and it just slowly passes.
and I move my gun towards the other one. Now that one.
And as soon as he does that, it kind of like
You can use the bonus action to turn back, but as a panther, you cannot talk.
Well, I'm gonna turn back and kind of and stand up. And go no.
Okay.
As soon as the panther he shot like Poe scared jumped and clinged on to whatever he could.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
I'm still sitting with my dagger.
You delivered.
13.
13,
I
you
definitely
jump
don't.
up and get pretty high in the tree. You're probably about
Keep it
7
up.
feet up in the air, and you grab onto the tree and clash on.
Grody.
That's what I call it.
Alright.
Did I get Panther nasty on me?
I shot it like right next to you, so there must have been
There's a little bit of panther blood that kind of splattered. It's not all over you because the impact was more towards the middle of it. And you were a
One
little-
drop went in your mouth.
But no, you felt a few drops. You felt a few drops going in your fully organic arm.
Brody.
Grody.
Yeah.
Look,
Alright.
is the little one dead yet?
No, I'm still kicking.
I'll shoot again.
Do I notice anything to eat?
Oh, really? Getting it hurt?
I'm gonna hide behind the tree now.
Slightly, yes.
11.
11? You don't notice any of these trees that are fruit. That have any sort of specific.
So I kind of just like dig at the bark and hoof. As I
There's a few bugs you could pick at, but other than that, yeah.
Let's saunter over there towards you guys.
I kind of hide away from everybody. You need a grub worm.
Alright.
And slide down.
I just kind of lean over the dishes. Okay. For the record, I wasn't actually shooting at her, but I could have. Try to offer hand and help her up. Put away the dagger.
You're gonna help her up, but you were gonna shoot me.
To be fair, you were terrifying. I shoot terrifying things.
I was
I
gonna
kicked
stab
him.
you.
And
See,
I
so it
kind of
could've
stepped
been a
back.
lot worse.
One big step. I'm like,
Okay.
That
Right, Pogo.
is the coolest bow I've ever seen in my life.
Poke it down.
I've already climbed
Oh, you already climbed down?
Damn
Oh.
it. I was gonna do that. You're not.
What kind of bow is that?
It's the type of bow that shoots bullets and is
What's
a
a
gun.
bullet?
Is a gun. So,
Gun?
yes. So pull it back out again. I named it the Altair. Do you like it?
I don't know how to say that,
Can I hold
but
it?
it was loud
Can I hold
and
it?
it scared me, and it was really cool.
That's kind of what it does. And I put it back. Though you may not touch.
Sleight of hand,
I'm
kid.
I just want to touch it. Just go.
There you go, slide
Like
it.
as a touching it.
Sleight of hand.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, it is. That's one.
There's the pass.
13.
What I need to do? Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception.
I got it.
What was my perception again?
What did you get, kid?
13.
16.
So
Okay,
I kind
so
of
he-
get close to it and like.
I'll lean back.
I'm not touching it though. I'm not touching it. I could be, but I'm not. Touch it. I kind of run away.
I'm just kind of crouched in the middle of the group this time.
Yeah. You have a little bit of a panther bite on your left shoulder.
Oh yeah, I have 8 damage now.
Yeah.
There's the pass.
So like, I reach in my back, one of my bags, take out like a bit of a bandage or something, just toss it to her. Clean yourself up.
I'm gonna cast lay hands on her.
Okay, and so this big dwarven, kind of gruff looking guy just like holds his hand out and this like heavenly energy sparks from his hand. But it's not yellow or gold or like that divine energy. It's like got a reddish orange tint to it as he like casts it. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll your or however much it heals for.
Well, I can heal for 10, so I'll just give her the 8.
How much do you need?
You took 8.
I
Just
need
8.
I need 12.
Oh, okay, so you give her 8.
I'll give you 8.
Okay.
You get the 8.
Alright, and so the wound doesn't close up completely, but it does, you can see it start forming back. And there are still marks, and it's still a little stiff and sore, but you're a little more functional now.
Reconsider who your friends are.
You can do that too.
Sorry. You heal things. You turn into
I'm
stupid
crouching
things.
behind him.
It's not that stupid.
You're funky. You're a fancy monkey.
So what's the marching order?
Yes.
I'm gonna march with like right beside him.
I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
All three are in the rear.
I'll take the first.
Alright,
Figures.
front,
I will
Tish's
walk
behind
that up for
him,
you.
Artemin, Poe, Balthier.
Yes. Good.
Okay. As you march forward, I'll need Yarta and Tish's to make perception checks as you get farther and farther into the woods.
Oh god.
1.
8.
Alright, so
I've seen single digit rolls. I'm like,
It was on the 20.
I
Yeah, and then
saw
it hit this, and
I
it was
saw
like,
it.
who should
All
clear
right.
out your space?
so you get closer and closer, and you just start making your way through this forest,
I guess I'm gonna die again.
and you start cresting over what seems to be not a cliffside, but where you can start going down, and you're about to kind of crest down the slope, and you see below you, probably a good 30 feet, is a campfire. People are cooking meat, laughing, and talking in a language you don't understand. There is a huge figure standing among them, with tattoos covering his body.
Do I recognize this
That's the
person?
dude the lady was talking about.
Sure. Are we sure?
Do I understand?
You would recognize him, but
She said,
Do I
big
understand
dude with
this
tattoos.
would be the...
He's a big dude with tattoos. He's probably got tattoos. You got tattoos?
I got a
They're not
tattoo.
tattoos.
What?
A cup.
They're tattooed like.
I have tattoos.
I I
But they're not
suggest we
tattoos.
proceed with caution.
Alright, so what are you
I say they got food and we should go down and talk to them.
Let's not.
How about
Do I
just
recognize?
That's so rogue.
Yeah.
I
He's a smart
need
one. I'm more than willing
Do
to
I-
send the monkey man.
Poe and Tishris make a stealth check.
10.
14.
14. Alright, so they still don't notice. They're still kind of laughing and talking amongst themselves, but they are being quite loud from what you and Yarta kind of notice, so what do you wish to do?
I'm willing to send the monkey man.
Well, haven't we already gone?
No, you're still at the top.
We'll see if they notice us.
What's the terrain around? Like all.
There's like a slope, and they're at the bottom, and you guys are up top, and there's kind of a winding slope that goes down. On the other side, it's more of a mountain kind of crag, and then behind them is more woods, and you can see kind of like a rough dirt trail going behind you.
You two can move very quickly, can't you, through the forest?
I can climb too.
If I turn it into something, I can.
I say we get on each side of them and plan a strike.
Let's.
Are we gonna hurt these guys? I'm just trying to eat some food.
Yeah, we
Why
don't.
don't we just go ask?
No. Let's. We are
You
gonna.
ask. They might give it
What
to you.
if? Thoughts. What if we took up the offensive position, as our large leafy friend here suggested, and somebody acts as an emissary to go talk to them? If things go sour, we attack.
Well,
So
why
you're
would
saying
we-
if their food's bad, we're gonna fight them?
Yes.
I agree.
Essence.
Well, why would we interact with them in the first place?
Because they have food.
Yeah, if
We have
ask them,
food.
they'll
We
We have
give it to
plenty of
us.
food to get to our destination.
But they're cooking stuff.
Weren't these the ones we were supposed to come after?
We
Bye.
don't know. We just
That's
know
why
that
we
we're
have
supposed
somebody to talk to them.
Poe, do you want to go talk to them? See if we can
Do
get
they
some
look
food?
like furry savages to you?
Yes.
They're wearing furs. They're not wearing armor. They're wearing.
We were supposed to find some furry dudes and a big dude with tattoos.
They're meeting all our standards.
What were we supposed to do with the dudes?
I'll go with Poe.
That's fair.
Alright, so Tishris and
Why
Poe
are we
go
here?
down.
To find food.
Can we still, like, do them?
You can if you'd like. Yeah. Go ahead.
I sort of from the we're at a bit of a base point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just like can I hunker down,
23.
take out my take out.
23 month?
8.
Okay.
Can I?
I just hunker down, take out a chair.
Can I back up from them with stealth? So
Yeah,
they
go
don't
ahead.
see me?
Well, we're already still. They don't see us.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't want
He-
you
he-
to see
yeah,
me
he's
going.
he's-
Oh,
Because
sorry,
you might
sorry,
stop
sorry,
me.
sorry. Go.
So are you following us?
Yeah, but no, I don't think so.
So bottom.
Oh yeah. So 8.
8, so 2 8s and the 20 something.
23.
So they noticed me immediately.
Well, it's like a group effort, so I was going to take his score and your score, and since yours is low, I'll subtract some of the points from yours. from his. So overall, you're not. As you walk up, they don't notice you at first until you crest through the like the opening, kind of like down the kind of cliffside. All right. So as you two start making your way down, the big one notices you, mainly because he's more on eye level with you at like a certain point, and he just goes, "What is your business here?"
Sup, dude? I seen you were cooking some. I got some food.
Oh, we're lost and we figured a cry for civilization might be good for us.
Poe grabs Tish and pulls a turd to him. Me and my lady friend are just out on a stroll.
Make a deception check.
I'm sitting
Both
behind
of
him going,
us? Both of us?
Because you're both trying to deceive.
14.
4.
So he sees a tiny like it's what he considers just a super midget, and he looks at her, looks at you, kind of shakes his head like that won't work, and then
The math doesn't add up.
and then he looks at Tishris and says, "Wait, you said you were lost? Right. Well, where is your destination?"
Oh, well, we've been sent on a... We're trying to find our friends. Let's see. I can't. We're supposed to go to.
Are you talking about the blue dude? We're trying to find that blue guy, right?
No, our.
The bald guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to find a bald dude. Have you seen a bald dude?
We're trying to.
He looks up at his own head and he is bald and he goes, "Not here."
Another bald dude.
We're trying to go to Belheron. Where is that?
Well, that's our hometown. You can get up and walk, dude. You're good.
We all rolled high perception.
I told him to crawl. I'm staying in character.
Alright. Anyway.
There's a creature in the forest.
Well, Belheron is our homeland. Why do you wish to go there? You look like you're from the civilized world.
Monk world.
As we said before, we're trying
Really?
to find our friends.
Well, hard more than
Thank you.
find your friends. Well, why would they go to Belheron? We have not seen them. Travels here.
We aren't sure either. We're just trying to find where they are so we can bring them back home.
Poe pulls out a carrot and cries a lot.
As you can tell, I'm much more worried about our friends than some people are.
I'm just trying to add to the meal. What are you cooking over there? I got some veggies. You mind if we join?
Make a persuasion roll.
Am I still
Are you just
waiting-
gonna eat all their food?
I'm waiting with
Seven.
a gun.
7.
So my.
We're good.
You're in the woods.
Okay,
I'm
dude. I was
behind
just
them
trying to be
thing.
friendly.
Yeah,
You're
it's
fine.
kind of sneak. It's kind of fun.
Well, I'm sorry, but we cannot help you with your trial. We will continue.
I like your ink, bro. I got some ink myself. Where'd yours get done?
This is a custom of my tribe.
You're from a tribe.
Yes.
I'm from a troop.
Monk.
Make a deception check.
15.
The troop. Of what army?
No, not like an army, dude. Like a troop, like monkeys.
Oh. Fair enough. Well, where have you lived?
Just mostly on a mountain.
Belheron's. Oh,
Nah, to the west.
fair enough.
Have you ever heard of the... Wrong side of the notebook.
There's a 3-minute pause while he remembers.
Dramatic pause.
I can't remember my...
The sun sign.
No, it was something else. Have you ever heard the Monastery of the Soul Sun?
I have heard rumors, but I am
On the Sunspire Mountain?
Sunspire Sanctum.
Yeah, that's it, dude. He knows it better than I do.
Fair enough. Well, do you have any affiliation with the Kingdom of Acelia?
I've never had an affiliation with anything, dude.
And you, little one?
Well, we just came from there, because, well, that's where we thought our friend was, but we heard rumors that they were in Belheron.
So you did not affiliate yourself with their armies?
No.
Good. Alright. Carry on. He goes back, sits down with his troop, and starts continuing to eat some of the boar that they're cooking.
How many are there?
There are 6 what look to be human. One of them looks a little more monstrous than the other, has more of a underbite. A little paler, greenish skin. And then including the giant, that makes 7 in total.
What do we do?
Let's go back to the group. We're gonna go back to the
If you'd
group.
stop eating.
Are you gonna go back to where you came?
Well, he's pretty much dismissed us.
Okay. Fair enough. He takes note, but lets you go.
Well,
As you get farther and farther up, he goes, Belheron is the other way.
thank you. We start
problem.
going the other way.
Alright.
I'm gonna, like, go through the trees.
Always make a stealth check.
10. Son of a.
You start. You're in human form, or your Genasi form, right? So you start making your way through, and you're kind of trying to ride the edge to like get a good eye on everything, and you kind of slip and have to catch yourself, and he sees you. Who goes there? And he gets up, picks up a javelin.
I stand up and I'm like, no. Sorry, just walking through. Trying to
Are
find
you with them?
My blue dude! It's the blue dude I was looking for.
Oh! Finally! We found each other.
Make a deception check with disadvantage, both of you.
Oh my god.
13. But I rolled it at 20.
No!
There was 2 ones.
So it's a 10 and a 1.
So he looks at both of you.
I'm a gun out.
Actually,
Poor
it's a 0.
guys.
Or what the one.
Get the monkey.
Patient defense.
And he takes the javelin and throws it at Artemin. Oh, let me find my thing.
God.
Please.
I take it that's our cue.
Alright,
Sunscreen.
that's going to be. Gosh dang it. It's an at 20.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, rest in pasta.
Okay.
Alright.
Again.
So that's 5 damage.
Okay.
So it just kind of grazes past you, but this javelin then embeds itself into a tree behind you, almost like splitting it kind of like that.
Oof.
He's a powerful man. He
Um,
tells the others to, tells one of the, it speaks in a language that, does anyone speak giant?
a little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That's weird.
And he basically says to the others, get up, there may be more. Kind of nods to Tishris to say, like, get her. Alright.
How far are Shart and I?
You guys are at the top and they're 30 feet down.
Rolling for initiative.
Yeah.
I was
roll
gonna say,
for
can I
initiative.
take a pot shot at the one that shot him before initiative? Or-
Can I also take a pot shot? with the crossbow?
I already had my weapon ready.
Yeah, it's true, you did have your weapon ready, so I'd say you can. Can you specify?
With advantage.
Yeah, because he doesn't.
Yeah, you
say
have
it.
advantage since he doesn't know you're
I'm
there.
off camera. 16.
16. Hold on, let me get to my character. I have a character for him. Where is he? I have too many. Oh dear.
What to do?
It's not bad.
Tish, I think we kind of scraped the pooch on this one.
That one.
Yeah, I know.
God.
I hate it.
I love it.
You're the
What?
worst.
I freaking hate these dice.
You have multiple.
I
So.
know. So do I.
Oh no.
No.
I don't know. Oh, it's right here under my foot.
Just hope for no hole.
Because it's right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so what'd you say his thing was?
16.
16?
Yeah.
It hits.
It's
He's a big guy. He's not wearing armor.
good.
Where's the pass?
Oh, he will never forget.
Is he the only one that speaks German, or is it everybody?
11 damage.
Everyone seemed to understand it.
11 damage. Just like,
Alright.
take a shot with the javelin, he hears like crack.
And it gets him kind of in the back of the arm, and just like see a huge recoil as his blood kind of splatters out onto the cold forest's ground. All right, everybody, roll initiative.
I'm off top initiative
23.
12.
2. Modified 20. So you
Hold
said
on,
there was-
let me get everything.
You said there was
written
6 of them, right?
down. There are 7 in total.
7. Okay, 7.
The giant plus 5 humans and the 1 monsterish.
Yeah.
You're the
All right, so
No.
25 to 20. Anybody?
20.
23.
All right. All right. 20 to 15. All right. All right, 15, 10. All right,
I'm
15.
moving.
12.
Or 14, sorry.
14, 12.
I ended up faint, so
Okay.
You can't, man.
I can't.
We've had none.
So
this time.
who is the 14 again? Okay, Art.
That one.
That's kind of
Yeah.
freaking 14.
High
Yeah.
roll of the night.
Right. No, mine wasn't at 20.
He rolled that one, and he's like, "Oh, I hate these guys." Rolled it, another one.
Yeah, it did.
First off the round, Poe, what do you wish to do?
Who is close then?
You were making your way up the thing, so since you're about only 10 feet off the ground, and their camp was set pretty close to the thing, I would say it's about 10 feet from you. Maybe 15.
Are they like circled around the
Yeah,
campfire?
they're all circled around the campfire, except for the half-orc one, which is getting close to you. It's kind of like coming up the mountain towards you and Titris. And Fiora is kind of like behind all of them. And then the rest of you are up top.
I want to run like around the half orc and two-handed post staff to the side of his knee as I'm going behind him.
Bless you.
Alright, so since you have to go around him, I'm going to have to like give him an attack opportunity just because you're going by him. That is a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. Alright, so he takes a good swing at you and you just narrowly duck out of the way and start spinning your staff and go to make a hit. Go ahead and roll.
18.
18 hits.
What number do we want to call? I hit the one that is 1. What number we want to call that? 1 through 6.
The giant one.
7 damage.
7?
Yeah. And then I want to burn a key point used for flurry of blows.
Alright, go ahead.
15?
15 hits.
9.
9 misses.
So I want to, as I come by and hit him in the knee, I want to like kind of flip over and throw like a heel down,
Gotcha.
like on his back, and then try to bring the other one across and just like whiff.
Okay,
That's
so
big.
so you hit him and then put your like pole staff into the ground, kind of flip above it, and then like do like a spinning kick with your heel, and it cracks him down on the like the back of the skull, and then the other foot like misses, but you end up catching yourself.
8 damage.
8 damage in total. So 7 and 8. And as the crack of the foot goes in the back of his skull, you can kind of see this like makes a loud guttural coughing sound as the crack kind of hits his neck, and he kind of goes limp and he falls to the ground.
I was like, I didn't want to kill the dude.
But you did.
Shut up, Armin.
All right, next up from round is Panther.
Sad here.
I'll just take another shot at the one I already hit.
All right, go ahead.
Oh. 16.
16.
16. Sorry, modified 20.
No, it hits.
Yeah. Okay, take another shot. I gotta shoot the first one I hit. So
Gotcha.
that's a 100-sided die, so no.
That's a lot of
80
damage.
I was like, 8 damage,
Let's
yeah.
make it 8 damage.
14.
14.
Yeah, so that's 25 damage.
All right.
That's the first one, like, through the javelin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 25 damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Does,
So another shot, it just kind of hits him, and he just kind of beats it out a little bit, and it is now his turn.
It made me swear for the midsection.
All right. So he begins to kind of scream and yell, and you notice that his eyes kind of like bloody, and his eyes kind of go bloodshot. His like veins all around him kind of spurt with this mad energy, and
What
his
is it
tattoos
doing?
begin to glow.
What's it doing?
Oof.
And kind of like this bear avatar kind of appears around him for a brief second and then disappears. He gets his javelin now seeing you,
Cool.
and he's going to.
Armin, can you do that?
That is an 18 plus 5.
That hits.
Okay, oof.
That'll be 9 damage piercing.
That
So
hits.
That was Arthur?
That hits.
Something like that?
Did it look like Arthur?
Did it look like Arthur?
When he did his little bear
Whenever
thing?
he was...
No, it was more like a shadow clone.
it's an aura.
Oh,
It wasn't. He didn't
okay.
turn into a bear. It's like this kind of greenish aura appeared around him.
Turns into
And
a
He's a
bear.
ninja
It
ranger.
throws his
You don't know that. It's
Alright.
not medicated.
So it's getting off the shoulder.
Next is Artemin. What do you wish to do?
Okay, I'm gonna throw ice knife.
Alright, what's the range on that?
How far away from am I?
You're about 30 feet up. That's like
Okay. It's 60 feet, but no.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to hit though.
Yeah.
So the big one's kind of away from everybody, and then there's a bunch grouped together.
Well, are they all 5 feet away from each other?
No, I would say that since they're positioned, there's like one 5 feet away from another one, away from another one, away from another one, away from another one, and then they're one that poke it.
So you at most probably hitting 2 at a time.
Okay. I'm just gonna do primal savagery and just like so if anything comes up I can protect myself.
Primal Savagery is a cantrip that like it forces you to make an attack. It's a melee attack.
Oh,
Cantrip.
I thought it was. Okay.
So you'd have to get
I'll just
close.
hold my action right now.
What action are you gonna hold?
The ice knife. I'm gonna hold that.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Like if something comes close to me,
Okay.
like close enough to me.
If you don't use that by your next turn, the spell slot's wasted.
Yeah. You waste the spell slot. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, just
Fine. I'm just gonna shoot.
All right. Who are you shooting at?
The big one.
All right.
The
Go ahead.
one that threw a javelin at me.
All right.
Sure. Watch it get it.
Well, howdy do, that's a 1.
So you collect the moisture kind of from around the dew again, and as you shoot this kind of like ice knife with some grass kind of encased in it, it just kind of flies over the giant's head and just like looks over at you. And when it explodes, there's like a piece that goes up and kind of like whips by your head. So.
It curves towards Balthier. Ah!
All right. Next up the round is Tishus.
Alrighty, I'm gonna use my little. Wait, what's the closest person?
To you, it would be the one closest to you on the fire, and then there's the one surrounding the fire.
Yes, but how close am I?
You're probably 15 feet away from the closest one.
15 feet away, so I couldn't use my dagger, but I could use my handbow.
I mean, you can throw the dagger.
But I don't want to throw the dagger. I only have the one dagger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my little handbow.
All right.
Neat.
You gotta roll to hit.
Yes, I am gonna roll to hit. That is a 24.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, real good.
Oh, she hit the big one.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Well, I'm just gonna go for the one closest to me.
Okay, that's fine.
Which one is that?
What one? The humans?
He's a human.
Two,
Savage.
That's like around the fire coming towards us.
Oh. Alright.
We'll say number 5.
Number 5. All right.
Number 5 was
8
the
damage.
monster.
8
That's
damage.
7.
All right, so you just like wait. Do you have the palm one or the?
There's only
like,
6 of them.
above?
The
7.
Okay, so you just kind of like
4
click your
humans, a
wrist and like a
monster,
little
and the giant.
hatch opens up.
He's
You
an
aim it,
excellent.
and then just
No.
and it kind of sticks in the side of his collarbone. He's and then next is Yarta's turn.
Real quick, originally you said with the giant, there were 7, right?
Yeah, so now there's 6.
So what's that?
I thought you said 4 humans, a monster, and the giant.
Now.
There's 5 humans.
Oh, okay.
Like the monster-ish guy.
Yeah,
that
the
you
half-orc.
killed. Yeah, and
How much
then-
damage what did you do?
8.
8. Cool.
Eat.
All right.
How close am I in relationship to the rest of them?
You're about 30 feet up, so I would say it would take you 30 feet to traverse it, unless you wanted to make like a kind of like an athletics check to try to slide your way down.
I'm gonna try that.
All right, good.
That. Yeah.
And I would say that would use half your movement, so you'd still have a decent amount.
18.
18. Somehow this kind of big, bulky dwarf in plate armor kind of like takes like a huddled position and just starts sliding down the area, kind of narrowly hitting Tishris, and then vroom, and now you are catch your footing and you start running towards whichever one you want to within, I would say 10 feet. You get 10 feet of movement, which is enough for the closest one or the one next to him.
I'll shoot for the one closest to
Okay.
me, and I'm going to.
Was that the big one or?
That's the one Tish's just hit.
Okay.
The Goliath is the furthest one.
Okay.
All right. I'll roll to hit with my warhammer.
Okay.
12.
12? Let's see. 12 misses. So they go up, and you go to hit him, and he just brings out a great axe and kind of blocks it, and then he hooks it with the great axe and brings it down, kind of slinging you, kind of parrying you off. And he just kind of grabs his great axe with two things, and they start speaking giant to one another.
You're cute.
Do I know what they're saying?
They just say, get ready for a fight this one. Yeah. Basic stuff. Alright, next off the round is the bandits. So, two of them are going to go towards you. So they're both going to make a swing with their great axe. One is 13, the other is 20... whatever.
One hit.
20%.
Yeah, okay. That's actually...
Question real quick. At level 2, does spider have anything specific?
So that's 5 damage in total. So it goes up and kind of gets you in kind of like under the armor, and it hurts, but the armor catches it from doing tons of damage. So
Josh, is the second wind? Is that level 2?
I think it's level 3.
Okay. Oh, sure. My phone was dead, so I can't look it up.
all right, and the other one comes up and tries to hit you, and you just block it with a actually, you don't have a shield, so it just kind of hits your armor, and you just give him a good old intimidating yard to stare down. All right. Next would be.
Action surge.
I have access.
Two of the bandits are going to come, one towards Poe and one towards Tishris. Both going to make an attack. Over there. So, one is 15, the other is Tishris 13. It's 15.
Misses.
Misses.
Alright, so they go up trying to hit you. You dodge out of the way with your tiny little body, and you just kind of like monkey around the pole that's still on the ground to kind of like get away from it. And then there's two more. One's going to look at Artemin, and the other's going to look at Balthier, and they're both going to like pick up a javelin and throw it. Alright, one's a 14 for Balthier, and the other one's a 9 for Artemin.
That misses.
Alright, so they both throw it, and one lands into the, like, kind of underneath you, into the, like, side of the, like, slope that you're hanging on, and the other one goes over Artemin's head. Alright, next off the round is Poe.
Alright, so the one that attacked me, I would like to pull my staff out and kind of like golf swing up to underneath his chin.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Two-handed. 18.
18 hits.
Keep getting a 1.
12 damage.
12? Alright. Gotcha.
But
You
what's
give him a good golf swing up, cracks under his chin, it forces his jaw shut, and you can just, it sounds like it hurt.
Was that
pretty
a
bad.
was that a separate one?
That was the one that came up to attack him, so that's the one that hasn't had damage.
We'll say 4.
Alright. Next is Balthier.
Okay. I still do I still decide on the big boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He hasn't moved.
Okay. I would like to take my action surge to attack twice. I have 2 shots left in the chamber. I'm going to use them. Okay, so a square for the first shot and shoot. 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Just hits.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
He's a big boy.
Wow, that's kind of amazing.
And he's not dexterous. He can't dodge.
10 damage.
10 damage?
That's 35 damage.
Alright.
And for my last shot in my clip, 18.
18 hits.
Okay, one more shot. 12 damage. So that's
All right.
47.
Now, how do you want to do this?
The last 2 shots are like, again, I'm aiming for the chest, so I hit him out of the shoulder, and the last shot square between the eyes.
Alright. So you do one shot, and it kind of gets him in the arm, and his arm goes limp because you hit a nerve, and then when it hits him, he goes down.
Cool.
Alright, next is...
I told you it's good.
Well, he's dead, so
Yeah.
it's gone. Alright. Next is Artemin.
Are they anywhere close to me?
There's 2 still by the campfire. They threw the javelins. There's 1 near Titrus, 1 near
Aren't you still in a tree?
Poe,
Yeah, like I meant like around me.
and then 2 near Yarta. No, you're up top. You're like 30 feet up in the air.
If I go 30 feet down, is there going to be anybody like 15 feet in front of me?
That's the song. But you have to. Since you moved around and then fell off, you just have a straight fall. So you take some damage if you just jumped, unless you found some way to circumvent it.
How much damage would I take?
It varies. Fall damage.
It's a 30-foot fall. It's 3 stories.
Okay.
That's, you take
You,
damage.
you could hit real bad.
No, I'm just going to
Real bad.
stay there.
He's gonna hide.
Coward.
Hey. Leave me alone.
You cowardly.
Doesn't deny it.
Have you seen a bird?
I can't fly yet. Not yet. I'm going to use another, yeah, to hit closest to them.
Okay.
The one that attacked
Yeah.
Josh.
You gotta take him 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
15 plus
15 hits.
5 or whatever.
That hits. Alright, go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Are you close?
Yeah.
How close?
5 feet.
Yeah, within 5 feet.
He's gonna make a dex
Make
save.
a dex save. Make a dex save.
Yeah. Well, how much damage did it do on the initial hit?
Yeah, you get it.
6.
6? Okay, how much damage is that total?
It's 2D. It's 2D. It's not.
No, it's 1d10. But if they don't make the dex save, then it's
Half damage.
2d6
Oh, no.
cold damage.
I rolled 12.
Alright, so you rolled
It's 13.
I rolled a 17 on my dex save.
Okay,
so it's
so
6
yeah.
damage plus the podium. How much is that?
Yeah, so 2d6.
How much damage is done to that?
6.
6 plus.
No, it's
With
3.
with
3.
pose.
He took 6. That thing took.
No, with how much damage did Poe do to it last?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's got 15 right now.
15? Alright, that kills it though. Your initial
Okay.
hit killed
Okay.
it. Alright,
Well,
so
hold on, so-
you do the ice knife and it kind of gets in the back of the neck, and as it falls,
He's got
the knife
2d6
explodes.
He took the damage.
The knife explodes and kind of shatters part of his neck with like ice, and just blood is kind of going everywhere now as 2 shards fly up and stick Poe in the chest. Yep.
Sorry, Poe. I didn't mean to hit you.
You're gonna be.
Alright.
You won't do crap.
Nice and citrus.
How much did I take?
6.
6.
Yeah, you fail, so you took 6.
Alright, so now I have a person right in front
Yeah.
of me, right? Now I'm going to use my dagger
Okay.
and stab him.
Okay.
Stabbing a stab.
He
Nat 20.
failed to save.
Go ahead and roll damage. That hits.
Plus.
Alright,
Had
D4,
3 on the fold, I think. Yeah,
7,
3 on
14.
14 damage. Do this.
Alright, and this is somebody who hasn't been hit yet, right?
Yeah.
Plus
Alright.
the 2d6.
I'm just gonna charge up, I'm gonna climb up his body and stab him in the neck.
Alright, so you just kind of like grab him with this metallic like hand. He like kind of looks at it in fear,
3 left.
and as he's like
3 left now.
confused by your metal
You
hand,
just killed one. She just
this
killed one.
tiny little woman has made her way up to his neck and just stabs him like right there. Gets him and sticks it out and just falls, and that's another one dead. So there are 2 near Yarta, and then one near Yarta, and then 2 that were thrown together.
I just took him out.
All right, next is Yartus.
I'm gonna hit again.
All right,
13.
Mhm.
13 hits.
Alright. I'm going to cast a Thunder Strike as well. And it's on the first melee hit, it's 2d6 additional lightning damage.
For future reference, I'll let you do it now, but for future reference, tell me the spell first, because if it misses, then it's
Yeah, throw
yeah,
Oh.
because that way you can't just hit confirm into things.
That's how it works.
He confirmed your level 1 special.
Yeah.
12 damage on the initial hit.
Okay.
Which one are you aiming for?
This is
The one that
Brandon
I'm
one.
close to.
Yeah.
but
We'll say 2.
just
We'll say 2. So 12 damage.
And 2d6. 10 additional lightning damage.
22.
How do you want to do this?
So, thunder hits the edge of my hammer as it goes through my hands, and I swing at it. The crash is so loud, everyone within 300 feet can hear it.
Alright.
So, just something.
And there's a good, since you're in kind of this dome, you can like feel the wind brush up, and your hair kind of flies up from the brush back.
He gets thrown 10 feet, and when he falls to the ground, you just hear him cough, and blood spews from his mouth.
He's pretty dead at this point. Like, you did tons of damage. He's like instantly dead.
Let him live out his last moments.
You did about 20 damage. You did about, I think, 10 exact damage over.
His eyes
limit,
bulge.
so,
His mouth bleeds.
He also shot
dead.
himself.
yeah.
A little bit.
He's got a good, like, burn
he
scar
die?
from the lightning as well. Alright.
Ugh.
Next
Does
is...
that not kill him?
No, he did. He did.
Okay,
he
I was
died
about to say.
super hard.
I was about to say what?
And there's the two that are left that threw the javelin, just seeing all their friends go down in pretty quick succession, seeing as this is going pretty sour. They begin to hightail it the other way. They dash away.
You think you're gonna run away just like that and come at me?
Maybe persuasion with
Oh, God.
disadvantage.
She's
They
doing
are-
the thing again.
Two.
Yeah.
Roll
Six,
again for that
6.
one.
Yes, it's
Nope.
Alright. Yeah. They're still booking it.
That's great.
Can I chase them?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they've left combat, and they are now entering, like, a run away. But yeah, you can chase them if you'd like, but you are 5 feet slower than them. in your movement
Question.
speed.
Can I shoot them with my crossbow?
You can shoot one of them.
I'm gonna shoot one of them.
Question. The mark was for the big one or all the bandits?
Alright, 19.
The what?
The mission. Was it just to bring back the big one?
That's to deal with them. That's all it
Deal with
said.
it. Fair enough.
In a non-violent way.
I didn't say non
Less than violent way.
Less than violent, yeah.
For the record, I chose to hide.
19, and I did 10 damage to the
damage.
big,
Alright,
big one.
so you shoot it, and it hits his leg, and it kind of falls, and he's trying to get back up, but he's having some trouble getting away. He's moving at half speed now. The other one is still booking it, though. So he's
I'm
not...
running. I'm getting to you.
Okay, so you've caught up to what is the one that you shot, but the other one's still running. He's
Can I
too
shoot
fast.
the other one?
Do it with disadvantage, because he's
Okay.
pretty far by
Are
this
we out
point.
of combat now?
Yeah, she's still shooting him
Okay,
because
fair
he's running.
I walk down.
19
And
with
it's...
disadvantage. 10.
Alright, you shoot him again, and he goes down.
No, yeah, the other one. The different-
Yeah.
Okay.
He goes down and tries to get up, and is now hobbling away, and the one that you've caught up to is trying to get away from you now.
Alright, I'm yelling at them. One of you go get the one that's farther away. And
Do we have to shoot people that are running away from us?
yes, I want to talk to them. And so
By shooting them.
it slowed them down. Go.
Oh, you okay?
And so
Can I search the half orc?
Yeah, you go ahead.
That's
Is that the
why I
big
can't-
one?
No, that's the giant. That's the one I
Yeah.
killed first.
have I caught up to the slow one?
They're
Yeah.
both slowed at this point.
I know, but the one closest to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's not getting anywhere far.
Alright.
Alright,
Do I need to roll?
Hi, friend.
for
Just search that.
investigation, yeah.
maybe it's about
16.
Yeah, okay, I'll get to you after I shoot first.
Hi, friend.
Doesn't seem like he really understands what you're talking about or what you're saying.
And slide down and come up to Tishrish and the
Go get the other
killed
one.
man. I'm not gonna track
Get
down
him.
a dead man.
He's not dead. He's dying. Go get him. Go get him. We're not gonna kill him. Go get him.
I don't believe you.
Go get him. I give you my word.
As they're
I'm rolling for
mumbling,
persuasion.
I'm
Nat
walking.
That's
20.
20.
Nat 20 for persuasion. Go get him.
Alright, yeah, so...
Whatever. I wanna go grab him, bring him back.
Yeah, and it's he's pretty not super far at this point, but he's about 40 feet out, and you grab him, and he's like,
Trust me,
he tries to fight you, but
You'd
at
rather
this point
deal
he's
with
too
me
weak.
than the little one. Gotta bring
Alright.
him back.
So what do you guys wish to do with him?
We're gonna sit him down and have a nice little chat.
Alright, and as you do that, Josh, on his body, you find a great axe, which you don't know if you can use, but there's a great axe. There's some, like, furs. It's not armor, but it's just kind of like these furry ornaments to keep you warm.
Fur coat.
Yeah, and then don't really find much else. It doesn't seem like they carry any money. So, alright,
Alright, we're gonna sit him around the campfire.
alright,
Nice little friendly council chat.
alright. Go ahead.
Hi, friends.
I have a hard time hitting
They're
her.
just grunting at you at this point.
They don't
They
know
don't seem
that
like-
you're. They
At this time, I want to walk around and go search the giant.
can't understand you.
Do you understand them?
Just a little, but not as much as you'd think.
Can you at least try to translate for me?
Depends on how you're talking, but I will try.
What'd you make in your investigation, Josh?
10.
Tell them that we've been sent to deal with savages pestering people of Belhron.
Okay, and I look at them and tell them that. And giant, do they?
We weren't. Mother. Our people.
They wouldn't. That's their people. They said they wouldn't. They're not bothering anybody. They weren't bothering anybody.
You dropped your voice.
So we massacred a hunting party. Good to know.
Now you're still in Eldara. You haven't made it to Belron yet, but you were close.
And I look back at them and I say, she's mean. She will hurt you. Just do what she says.
And I'm
Tell them.
Celia. We fight. That's all they say.
That's all they say.
That's all they say. That's all you can understand. They're saying more, but that's all you can understand.
I want none of this. You said it was a like
What
sort
did
of-
you say?
It's hard to make out.
The words.
The city that we just came from. What was the name again?
That's Celia.
No, I was asking.
Celia.
Yeah. Asalia, we fight. Is that what you said?
That's what they said. That's all you understood.
The word that I could make out was Asalia, we fight. That's all I could make out.
You say there was a camps like with around the fire.
They have like a kind of not tarps, but kind of bedding, loose bedding made out of like woods and furs.
I, for one, wash my hands of the situation. I go over there and like search that area.
Okay. Gonna make an investigation.
And I search the giant.
Yeah.
16.
You didn't find anything. Again, like they don't seem to be very equipped with much except what was on them when they fought. They're very nomadic tribal people. They don't tend to more hunter-gatherer types.
16.
You find some remnants of past like prey that they've killed, such as some boar, some other meat that you can't discern at the moment. But other than that,
That's about it.
just food. And
Okay.
general necessities for like water. Like you find food, water skins.
That's how we would be.
Okay.
Can I check the meal they were cooking?
They were cooking boar. And a lot of it's been eaten, but there's a good quarter of it.
I'll pose, dig it in.
All right. But yeah, okay, back to the conversation.
You guys want any of this?
I'm famished, and I come over and start eating with Poe.
Okay.
I hate to ask, but yeah, but no, because you're gonna eat it all before I get over there.
I-
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I know.
Good conversation.
Okay.
Alright, so ask them why they were out.
And I turn to them and ask them why they were out.
They look at you and say, "New leader, evil. We fight."
And I turn over and look at the big guy. That leader?
No. Acelia, leader.
What was saying?
They have a new leader. Like they said, new leader. Acelia is evil.
Okay.
Stew's not as bad as I thought it was.
Well,
Pretty good.
For savages, they cook a mighty fine stew.
My seasoning kind of helps it.
we can't kill them. 'Cause-
Well, I can't. You can. But I
Everything's better
know
with salt.
I'm gonna go over here. Well, you don't. And I'm gonna walk over towards Trent and Balthea and Poe.
Alright.
Give me
Can
some of
I?
that.
And when he reaches out, I punch him in the back of the head.
Can I make an acrobatics check?
Nah, he just has to roll a hit.
Oh.
You get nothing.
Can I try to remove the
10.
No.
crossbows
Can I-
from their legs? Can I try and remove the crossbows from their legs?
Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check. I'll just let you roll one, and that'll...
Straight 7.
Straight 7.
Some
It's a bit rough.
janky medicine.
And you have to take the dagger and kind of use it to crane open the skin.
Oh,
And
Use the knife to pull out the other knife.
Like, you don't know too much about medicine, and you start using your metal hand to grab the bowl kind of gently, and you can tell that they hate it, but they're tough to an extent. And they pull it out, and it's still gonna hurt, and it starts bleeding pretty bad.
Don't cut around to me.
Is there, does anybody have any extra cloth or anything I can use to bandage them up?
Hey, I got their fur coats.
I have small bandages in my kit. Take a couple out of one of them. Deal with your mess.
You'll be chilling.
I just fling the fur on the other one. You'll be okay.
And you wrap their legs. Takes about a good 20 minutes since you're not used to doing it, and they're still hurting, but
So what
they
do you
kind of like nod to you, even though they're pretty intimidated by a tiny little person that stabbed one of their friends in the neck.
So what did your torture victims tell you?
What?
Your victims that you've been torturing. I heard the screams.
Can I use my pouch of the Fallborn to heal my chest?
Go ahead and make a medicine check with advantage.
What did they tell you?
Like I told her.
What did
17.
they tell you?
Gain 5 points of heal.
What I can make out is the new leader of Acelia is evil.
Aren't they all?
Well, I've never seen a city, so that's the first time.
Well, rule one, they're all. So.
From what I gathered, you got the wrong people, which is specifically why I told you all not to interact with them in the first place.
Yes, because I was interacting very heavily up in that tree.
I believe you're the one who made the noise, Tish.
He's
Yarta, make a
He's not
history
wrong.
check with advantage. So from what you gather, these are indeed natives of Belharan, and they are what the Empire, from what you know, considers to be the savages. This is your knowledge only, but you know that the rumors of them being mindless, brainless savages comes more from their nomadic kind of hunter-gatherer tendencies, but they don't seem to attack other tribes or people very often. It seems to be more of a rumor the Empire created to scare people away from Belharan, from what you know.
I say we put them down.
No, they're innocent. They haven't done anything.
and I walk away. Like I have no
Why?
idea.
Why?
They're animals.
We
We're-
viciously attacked them. They're no more animalistic than we are.
True, they initiated the
As far
fight.
as I could tell, the first javelin thrown was by their hand.
It's true.
Yes, but we did attack the wrong people.
Are we sure of that? They could have been lying.
The lady did tell us guys in fur, giant guy with tattoos.
I know that was what's on the job description
Yeah,
itself.
that guy over there is a giant guy with tattoos, and this is fur. So I want my money and my food, and I still want to slap my friend for hitting me in the chest with some
Yeah, it
ice.
says they were on their trade route, which is through the forest.
I was gonna do something.
And on their route, they noticed that there were large, intimidating men, most of them human, in fur clothes, and one gargantuan man covered in tattoos.
Near Belron, and I'm pretty sure we're close to it because that's what the big dude said.
Well, from my perspective, it seems like a job well done. Excess bodies will not help us.
Information out towards them would not help us either.
What do we have to be afraid of?
The murders we've committed.
Good.
Well, apparently the Empire considers them savages anyway, so I hardly doubt they'll listen to them.
Sure.
Is there any like there's vegetation all around it, all around us, right? Right. Artemin starts going over the vegetation, grabbing some, and putting it on each person that was killed, and it just starts growing over.
Okay.
Like,
So
putting
kind of making like a
raft.
little grass grave.
That's really pretty, Armin.
It takes you a while, but you do it as they're talking to you.
Because I don't want to hear them killing.
I see a job well done. We take the signs of what we've done, bring back, get our money, go about our day. I don't see the point of killing them.
Hardy killed all their friends.
We killed more than enough today.
I don't really like killing at all.
It's not as fun as you
Unless
think.
it's food, I only kill what I eat.
It's not as fun as you think.
Let's cut their tongues out.
Again?
Can we cook
More
their
issues.
tongues?
Okay.
They're innocent.
I've never ate tongue before.
Swear them to secrecy, and I won't cut their tongues out.
If you touch them, I will kill you.
Is this everyone's viewpoint?
I'm not around.
If you
so
touch them, I won't stop her.
I'm not around. So I don't have no part in this.
Ottoman! Back over here.
Are you going to kill them?
No, relay the message. And I tell them, just like, relay what we said to them, oath of secrecy, and whatnot.
Cut their tongues out.
Or apparently they'll lose their tongues.
Convince
not-
them to not speak a word of what has happened here. We get rid of all of the evidence on their bodies, and as far as they know, that they were attacked by a very large animal.
With
This is
guns.
wrong.
Think about the bigger picture.
It doesn't
I'm
change
just-
the fact that
I-
it's wrong.
I'm just standing there, kind of open.
We're not murdering them any more than them, I suppose.
We can't clean our hands
I mean,
of what we've done.
these things gonna happen when you fight.
Yeah.
But cold blood murder? That's not chill.
The deed is done. They know they've had their threat. We send them along their way. We go back to the guild hall. We collect our pay.
I still want their silence.
That's what I'm saying. Tell them that.
I'm just kind of sitting there.
Armin, tell them, dude. I want to go, I want to eat, and I want to sleep without water being splashed on my freaking face.
I'm sorry about the water, but
You're gonna be sorry.
look at this. We killed for no reason. No apparent reason.
Yes. Yes, we are.
We were attacked.
It
That
was-
big dude threw a javelin at you.
They attacked first.
And if it would have hit you, you'd have fell a long way.
The deed is done.
And we get our money and we get our food.
No sense crying over spilled milk.
Oh, milk.
What? Okay, fine.
You know what would be good with some milk?
A
The
short
donuts you owe
silence.
me.
Then I look back at them and I tell them, don't allow,
Don't speak a word unless you get your tongue cut out.
don't speak anything, or this man and this woman will find you, and they will kill you. Do you want me to use intimidation? Or do you
They're
want me to
already-
Use
Sorry,
use
moving.
persuasion, I would say, because they're already at a point where they're pretty
Pretty
afraid. So
They're
yeah.
not even at the point to negotiate.
Yeah, they can't. They're gonna die.
Yeah. The DC's not high, yeah. Alright, so they just kind of give you a nod. They try to get up.
I'm gonna give them my bread.
Okay, your loaf?
You gonna steal it?
Okay, some of it's a little smushed from getting pounced on by a panther.
No, I lost that when I
Oh,
left it. This is my
okay.
last loaf.
Okay, so you give your last loaf, they
I'll
take
toss
it.
my other loaf
One of
to
them
them as
takes
well.
it and kind of nods its head.
There's rest.
They start hobbling away, kind of helping each other. Is that alright? Now with that, you guys are free to go back to the city and collect your bounty.
Guess we should take some first.
Just gonna collect a number of the more
Y'all are
noticeable
the.
pellets.
Come here, dude.
To bring it back to them as
Who
well.
has
I
a
found this really big axe, and it looks like something you could carry.
I'll carry it for you.
It's pretty. It's kind of dinged up though.
The little one had something to say.
Who hasn't been rummaged through?
The humans.
All of them.
The 3 dead ones.
You notice that they all carry some great swords, some great axes, but there's not much on them besides pelts and the furs that they're wearing.
I'll just take some pelts. How many?
Just enough. I just have the one. Just
I
to
still have
show
a.
it's
I still
done.
have a fur too.
I'll take 2.
I have the giant's fur.
Yeah.
Well,
so you
aren't
have
they-
one that's really big.
Aren't they all
Yeah.
wrapped though? Because
They are wrapped, but I would say that since you only used a little bit of vegetation, that it's more of just decoration kind of across them. It's not like holding them down or
I
strapping
took the
you.
giant's fur before you did that.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. I was
Yeah.
talking about.
It's done.
It's
She just
easily
fucked
enough.
up everything you did. It's like,
Yeah.
Go right-
It's a little
go right
messy.
behind her and fix
Gotcha.
it.
You go and fix it. All right. With that, you guys go and make your day-and-a-half trek back to Acelia. And that's where we're going to end session 1. Before you collect your
Yay!
reward.
Absolute murder for no reason. Stay off his sheet.